Hi, how's it going, everyone? You know, I
Oh
feel like
no!
I should be sorry for subjecting you to that, but I'm honestly I'm not sorry. I like that song, and I don't like that song in like an ironic hipster way. I actually like that song, and feel free to judge me all you want for admitting it. It's a fun song. Anamanaguchi's pretty fun, even though they're kind of memey. But how's it going, everyone? Good to see you. So tonight we're gonna play some Toonstruck. I got this game on a GOG sale many months ago. I think I paid like $2 for it or something, and I don't know too much about it. I know it came out in the 90s. It's a point and click. It's got like FMV elements to it. It's got cartoon elements to it. It has random celebrities in it, like Christopher Lloyd. It has Tim Curry does the voice for one of the characters. Ben Stein is one of the main characters. I don't know how they got all these people into this game, and I think there's a lot more cameos too. I think the voice of Homer Simpson too. I don't know the actor's name, but I'm pretty sure he's in this too, and more. So I think this will be good. I hope it works. I did a little tweaking with DOSBox to get it to run properly to stream it. But let's see how it goes. It isn't Technical Tuesdays too. It's Thursdays. Let's not make Technical Thursdays a thing. But I hope everyone's doing well. So let me start the game up. Fingers crossed this thing works. Had it set up. There we go. I'm gonna just move my stuff around. Then we should be good to go. Alright. One sec. I just gotta do the window capture. Excuse me. Did I mute the game sounds? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One sec. I tested this like 3 or 4 times before I started up the stream, so if it crashes now, I'm probably gonna smash something, but it's okay. Hi! Because I have the game running, but there's no sound coming from it. One sec. It's in DOSBox. I'm just gonna close it and restart it. That'll probably fix it. Oh, there it is. Jesus. As soon as I go to close it, it's like, hey, did you know the game's running? Because it's running now. Alright, I'll just restart it. It'll work. Charlie, are you making the game sound effects for us? What a cat. What a good cat. Alright, I have way too many windows open. I have the game manual too. The game manual, I don't think I need it, but it was a commercial failure. Yeah, I heard that it's about half the length of what they planned on, and for that reason it didn't really sell that well, because it's a pretty short game. I think it's only a couple hours. But we'll see. When did Roger Rabbit come out? Anyway, what year was that? Because it seems like it was, like you said, like playing off on that. Okay, play game. There we go. This should work. It's just a matter of getting the window capture to run. Where is my mouse? Oh, there we go. It's so weird because with DOSBox, sometimes it basically takes control of both of my monitors. I don't know, something about the way it changes the resolution messes everything up. Okay, game capture, display capture, game capture, properties, Toonstruck. Definitely worked earlier. Restore game? Nope. Well, the sound works. I just gotta get the window to work. One sec. Alright. It worked! This is why, like, I gotta turn the game sounds down a little bit. This is why, as much as I love streaming these games, I don't stream them a lot, because every time I try to get it to work, any sort of game from GOG, something goes wrong. Even though I test it. Okay, sounds good. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna try window capture. Because game capture was working earlier, but it just decided that's the chat. Okay, that's not it. It's not even appearing in window capture. I guess I could do display capture, that's a little awkward, but... Game capture's weird. I swear to God it was working. I don't know why. I literally changed nothing and it's not working now. That is so weird. Because oh, that's so frustrating. Window capture doesn't show anything, and game capture, it shows it, but it, like, I have it selected now and it does nothing. I'm just gonna try, display capture, and you can, let me make sure I have nothing incriminating on my desktop before I do that. Because you're gonna see everything. I don't think I have anything on there. Literally my desktop is just all stream stuff, I think, when I'm looking at it now. It's like all stream sound effects and pictures and stuff. Ugh. Is it just order? No, I have them pretty set up correctly, Age. Trust me, that's one thing I know what I'm doing, is the order. Like, I have them set up. But, let me just try display. That should do it. When in desperation, I do display capture, because that usually works if nothing else does. Yeah, that's the display. I'm gonna move that down. Way down. Sorry guys, I don't know why it didn't work. Other than the fact that things just randomly decide to not work when I want to do a stress-free stream. I'm moving it down some more. Display capture, okay, that should be okay. Now if I bring the game up, that should do it. It's probably corner thing? What? I don't understand. Alright. This looks like it's working, correct? DeviantArt Bloodborne wallpapers! It didn't get it from DeviantArt Onimusha. I got it from Imager. The only problem with this is every time I alt-tab, you get to see my desktop! So it's gonna be a good time. I'll try not to alt-tab. I'm gonna bump up the volume in the game. Oh, so janky. Shift it, right? Oh, the game. Alright, to do that, I need to alt-tab, which removes it. Oh my god. I don't even know where it's gonna line up. Do you see my dilemma here? Thank you, Age. Thank you. This is a nice stress-free, relaxing retro stream. How's it going, Potato? Good to see you. I don't think it's lined up correctly. I can't see. One more adjustment. I'll move it a little to the left and we'll call it a day. This is so dumb though. It literally it literally worked 20 minutes ago. Why is it deciding not to work now? Why? Okay. There we go. Woolly Puss is the man. Why no souls? Why the Woolly Puss shout out? Woolly Puss is great. Is Woolly Puss here? And there's no souls tonight because I'm not playing souls every stream. Because if I play souls every stream, then that's the only thing people are gonna watch my stream for, and I get really mad when people like, just want to watch me play one game. Because I don't want to play one game all the time. Hi, Charlie. Okay. And that's that. Here we go. But I'm gonna play Dark Souls again on Tuesday. I'm gonna play that two or three streams a week, and then something else one stream a week.
Hello.
Drew Blank.
Yes.
This is Dr. Stern's office. I'm calling to remind you about your dental appointment tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Blank.
Yes.
You've missed your last 3 appointments, Mr. Blank.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I must have forgotten.
It's only a filling, Mr. Blank. So you'll be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp?
I promise. I'll be so there it'll make up for all my
Can you guys hear okay?
appointments.
I don't care what you do, Mr. Blank, as long as you don't forget again.
How's it going? Sombrero and Aeon, good to see ya. Yeah, the cast is great.
I remember.
All right, Drew, I'm sorry. But if you remember, then why aren't you...
Whoops.
Trying.
I'm sorry, Maxine. I thought you were... Oh,
Settle down.
why aren't I what?
Your meeting with Schmaltz, it started 10 minutes ago.
I'm so dead.
In my day, being late for a meeting with one's superiors was grounds for immediate dismissal. See that it doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir, Mr. Schmaltz. I'm sorry.
Now then, I'm sure you're aware that this season marks the 10th anniversary of the Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun show. Frankly, we've milked this formula long enough. Bun Bun needs a boost. It needs revitalizing. It needs a shot in the arm.
A shot in the arm, yes, sir. Sure does.
And, since Bun Bun's your creation, I want you to personally administer this revitalizing shot.
Oh, gross! Gross!
Here's how I see it. We create a big batch of happy, cute bunnies to share the spotlight with Bun Bun. It's an all-new show and we call it Fluffy and Friends. After all, if one bun can carry a company like Sam Schmalting for 10 years, a whole truckload of things has got to be a gold mine. 24 karat. Get it?
Yes, terrific idea. That's exactly what the show needs. More bunnies.
Of course it's a terrific idea. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Well, what are you waiting for? Go make. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I want the new characters on my desk first thing tomorrow morning. And this time, don't be late.
Tomorrow morning. First thing, yes.
I'm trying not to talk over it.
Rabbits. More sweet, friendly rabbits. Rabbits that do nice things. Rabbits that not only care, but share.
The early work of a very young, very naive Drew Blank. A kid who's going to take the world by storm. Flux. You were it, little buddy. The Flux Wiley show is really going to be something. If only... Oh... Must focus on bunnies. Must focus on bunnies.
Hey, kiddies! Let's get happy! It's Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun time!
His face.
What are you doing on at 4 o'clock in the morning anyway?
This is great. It's like the... Can you hear okay now, guys? Because it's like the voices are really soft, but everything else is way loud. The balancing is a little weird.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to cartoon bunnies. This must be a dream. I must have fallen asleep again. Oh, God, asleep on your line. Oh, wake up, Brew, wake up. Damn it! Flux. Drew? Flux. Drew! What are you doing here? Look, Flux, I I mean, I can't stay here. It's just not right. I don't fit in. Besides, oh my God, I've got one mother of a deadline hanging over my head. And apparently, a lifetime of therapy to look forward to. So please, just slap me, or tell me there's no place like home, or do whatever it takes to get me out of here.
Well, I guess. If it means that much to you.
So, you mean you do know how to get me home?
Hell no! I have problems finding my own way home. But I do know a guy who might be able to help. So
How's
you
it going?
see, King Drew, your wonderfulness, Drew
how's it going,
needs
guys?
to get back home. Can you help him? Can you? Huh?
Let's miss Minty
dear,
and Willie.
Dear, I'm so sorry for all the trouble you've been through. Of course I'll help you find your way home.
What is this thing?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But there's just one teensy-weensy little problem. Let me explain. We are here, Qtopia.
Hey, that's where I live. That's where I live, right there. Zany Doo. It's kind of like an offshore asylum, but to me, it's always been home. Back to you, your benevolence.
Yes. As I was saying, we are here in Qtopia, home of the happy, helpful Qtopians. And, of course, they're good and just kidding. It's me. We were all so very, very happy until we fell under attack by a very wicked man, Count Nefarious. Don't even like to look at him.
Who would?
Nefarious is ruler of the Malevolends and its dismal denizens. He has perfected a malevolator.
Hey, that's the thing that took a shot at me!
It's a terrible flying weapon of Nefarious's own invention. The malevolator shoots a powerful ray that corrupts everything it touches, turning all that is sweet and pleasant into all that is sinister and ugly. So, I'm afraid, Mr. Drew, we really need
Help.
you to
Help me.
us before we can help you.
But how could I possibly help?
My brave spies have stolen the blueprints for Nefarious's bad machine. My royal engineer is using these plans to build a cutifier, a device which will reverse the damage Nefarious has done. Mr. Drew, please, I need you to help us finish the cutifier so that we can end Nefarious's reign of terror and to make the world a happy place. And then, I promise you, I will do everything in my power to help you get home.
Don't worry, your benevolence. We'll save you. Won't we? Mr. Drew?
Sure, Your Highness. I'd be happy to help.
Absolutely splendid. Thank you, friend. You can't possibly understand what this means to me and my kingdom. Before you leave the castle, please stop by my laboratory so my engineer can show you the cutifier. And remember, all of Qtopia is counting on you.
It was the most half-assed bow. Just like, I guess I'll bow. Alright, so I was trying to stay silent during that because it seemed like the voice audio was really low and I can't put subtitles on. Would you guys like me to increase the volume in the game? So you can hear the audio a little bit better. Because I'm looking at it and it looks like it might be a little bit soft. It's just a little janky for me to switch between because I'm doing display capture now. But how's it going, everyone who came in during that 20-minute cutscene? Lemmy, is that Christopher Lloyd? Yep, it is. It's Christopher Lloyd and also, who else is in here? Ben Stein was in here, and Tim Curry is the voice of one character. And the guy who does the voice of Homer Simpson is in here, and a couple other people. So, it should be good. How's it going, Derp? Cutifier? I want a cutifier. Just make everything extra cute. Like, it makes ugly things cute, but can it make Charlie even cuter? Can it make her like a kitten? I don't understand how the cutifier works. What is the science of the cutifier? Okay. It's a little low, but if you turn up the music, it'll probably overwhelm you. It's weird. It's like the voice, like I said, the voice is so low, but then the music is bumping. Well, if it gets too soft, I'll turn it up. Let me know, guys. Sorry. Do not disturb. Mess with it.
Look, there's a message hanging from the doorknob. Do not disturb. Busy formulating alternative plans for saving my kingdom. Thanks.
I don't want to disturb King Hugh until I've completed my mission.
Oh, can't break the rules in these games. Alright, what's in this thing? Some weird looking cabinet.
I can't just yank it open.
Why not?
There's a hole
Okay, we're gonna
inside
get
of
the
a
handle.
cupboard.
So I think I can switch between the two. Yeah, I can switch between the two characters.
Flux, do you think you
It's
could
like
get that
Sam
cupboard
and Max
open?
type deal.
Nope. But on a positive note, I'm a pretty good dancer.
Are we gonna get Hey, is that Christopher Lloyd every 5 minutes? I should change the title to Hey, it's Toonstruck with Christopher Lloyd. It is surprising though to see him in a video game. It is really weird. Like, is he in any other video games? He has a thug life walk. Fuck the police. Who, the little dude or Christopher Lloyd? He looks sad. Just slouched over. It's like, why am I here?
Door's
They didn't pay
locked.
me enough
Do you
money
think
for
King Hugh
this.
wants us to stay out of there?
Heck no. I've always viewed a locked door as an invitation.
Alright, so we just need to keep it outside. We can go here. Let's go in here first. This looks like we can pick up some stuff. We can pick up things to slap on things. He's in tons of stuff? Video game wise though?
Hello! Hello. We're
Hello.
looking for the Royal Engineer.
Really? I'm looking for my glasses.
Oh. Well, if you see the engineer, would you tell him we're looking for him?
I will, but he's rather preoccupied right now. He's lost his glasses. Now where can they be?
This guy's voice is familiar too. Like, I swear that they're in, like, a few of these actors are in a few other things too, and I don't know who they are specifically. He's in King's Quest? I didn't know that. He voiced Doc in the Back to the Future games. I didn't know that either. I didn't know they actually got his voice actor. That's awesome. Or, like, the actual actor. No, he's not really a voice actor, I guess. Clean lab is a happy lab. Well, this is a very unhappy lab. This is if I had a lab, it would look like this.
Another
Weird
of the
gadget.
engineer's useful inventions, no doubt.
Oh, we have top secret schematics for the cutifier. Do. Trash can.
It's a trash can.
So's the floor, apparently.
Another of the engineer's useful inventions, no doubt.
I can't see a thing.
I wonder if they say different things if I
He's not that useless.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to put him in the trash. Weird gadget, nothing. Oh, okay, it's like a red outline if you can't interact. Wee. Right, am I?
Glasses.
Let's talk to him.
Excuse me.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm afraid I don't have time to chit-chat right now. Finding my glasses is a
Jesus.
tippy-top priority.
Finding my glasses. Ugh. Right? What about little dude?
Now, what was I looking for?
Nope.
Where are they?
Like the foghorn. Alright. I can't interact with him other than talking with him.
I can't see a thing. Here,
Let's go this way.
glasses.
I wonder what's through that doorway on the right.
That's a tippy-top secret area. Please, stay out.
I love the voice acting in this game. This is incredible. You say anything else? He's so preoccupied with his
You're
glasses.
the Royal Engineer.
Where, oh, where are my glasses?
He does not give a shit about anything else. Okay, let's go out here. The chicken sounds like the king from Wreck-It Ralph? Maybe it is the same person. I don't know. They're definitely in other stuff. I like how they made the font text as hard to read as possible. It's cartoonified. But it definitely is not easy on the eyes. Hopefully you can hear them okay. I can still turn it up a little bit, but yeah, the music is pretty loud. Is that a foot? That's a foot. That's a foot with 4 toes. Ah! Footman!
Excuse me. Could we have a word with you?
Certainly. Which word would you like? May I recommend goodbye?
I don't know if I want to talk to Footman. What's this?
I'll come back later. I wouldn't want to interrupt your train of thought.
I don't know what that meant. The hand. Watering can trophy. Ooh. I'll be taking that. Oh.
Please don't touch the trophies, gentlemen.
I won't be taking
I've just spent the last week dusting them.
He's a little bit uppity for a
We're
foot.
back again.
Very good, sir. May I say, sir has an unrivaled mastery of stating the obvious.
I like how the foot has shoes on his feet. Like, the foot has feet with shoes. I'm so confused. And all the other little toes are all, like, judgmentally looking at the big one. What's the ice cube?
King Hugh sure has a lot of trophies.
Well done, sir. A keen
Is that an
observation.
ice cube?
However, if I may be blunt, I find dusting a trifle difficult whilst engaged in such witty and insightful conversation. So if it's all the same to you, I suggest you gentlemen be on your way.
Hey, wait a second. What kind of a butler are you anyway?
For your information, no kind of butler at all. Are you blind, sir?
Flux, look at him. I think he's a footman.
What? So you're telling me a butler would be a great big...
Right.
The ice is melting? That's interesting. I'm not quite sure what these do. That guy has so much soul. I'm just waiting for someone to comment on how this is the souls of point and click adventure games. This reminds me of 90s Disney back when the channel was good. Yeah, it does. I can see that. 90s Disney was legit. Homo, how's it going? Good to see ya. Welcome to Toonstruck. Yeah, this foot is an asshole. He's not actually a foot. If a foot could have an asshole.
We were just talking to a bird downstairs. He seemed a little flustered.
Ah, you've had the misfortune of meeting Bric-a-Brac, our royal engineer.
Bric-a-Brac seems to be having a bit of a problem.
Allow me to go out on a limb, sir. Bric-a-Brac has lost his glasses.
Yes, that's right.
I don't suppose he has checked his pockets.
Oh, I didn't ask.
Well, while I find the troubles of our engineer most fascinating, sir, in future I would prefer to focus my energies on more important matters, such as the condition of my master's trophies.
I wonder if I click on the little guy, if I can have him sass the foot.
This must be a tough time for King Hugh. Nefarious on the loose, utopians getting struck down left and right.
Dust collecting on his trophies.
Oh, indeed. It's just terrible to see His Royal Highness so unhappy. Every night, I wind his precious royal music box. It begins to play its sweet little lullaby. And only then can my poor king sleep. Sweet dreams, your royal snookums, I softly whisper, as I tuck his highness in.
What?
Footman's duties. You wouldn't understand.
Now, when he goes to tuck his royal highness in, does he tuck him in with his arms or with his toes? That's my question. That foot is a bit of an athlete. Touch the trophies again, keep that foot on his toes. Oh, it's a good one. It's bad. It's so bad it's good.
So what are all these trophies for anyway?
Aside from dusting.
Why, all sorts of things. First place in the Tribute to Hugh essay contest. Most likely to succeed. Best King of Utopia.
Best King of
He's the only
Utopia?
king.
Yes, that one's quite an honor. It was bestowed by the king himself.
Don't you think it's just a little bit funny that the king has proclaimed himself best king?
Funny? May I inquire how many times you have been so honored?
Well, none.
Exactly. So please show our sovereign a little respect. And might I suggest, in future, you reserve jocularity for a more suitable subject matter, such as your combined IQ.
It's a puddle now! I think this is when we've exhausted the dialogue tree. It's a puddle. That's it. It's like our conversation goes from an icebreaker to just bad. A fetish foot? Ew. You know what is weird though on that topic? Why is this game rated T for teen? That's what I'm concerned to find out. I don't know if there's adult themes in it that I don't know about, but we'll see, because this seems like a children's game so far, with some cameos from actors that adults would appreciate. You would have to do a headstand to stay on his toes, he would! You'd get too dizzy. I'm surprised the foot hasn't told you to shoo off. Oh my god. It hurts. Dong. Okay, we're out of
Time for
here.
us to shove off.
Then please, by all means, shove off, sir.
I want to see what happens if I send the little dude after him.
Flux, distract the footman while I do something.
No can do, Drew.
Alright, it was worth a shot. I don't know if it's gonna be lewd, but it's gotta do something to warrant a T rating. They probably just swear. It's probably just language or something, or maybe someone's smoking. That they can't make it an E for everyone game. Or was it KA? What was it? Like, wasn't there a rating before E for everyone became a thing? I thought it was like KA. I don't remember. When the game came out, the laws were a little stricter. Oh, that would make sense. They did almost say but.
Where are
That was almost
they?
an M rating. Back in 96. Alright, buddy. Did you check your pocket? Dumb burb.
Bric-a-brac, by any chance are your glasses in your pocket?
I had no idea. I wish I had them right now.
I think what Drew means is, look in your pocket!
Oh! Okay! My glasses! I wonder who put them there. Say, do I know you?
I'm Drew, and he's Flux. We're friends of King Hugh. We've come to help you with a cutifier.
Wonderful! Welcome to Team Happy! Let me show you what I've been working on. Gentlemen, this is the blueprint for Nefarious's Malevolator! Now then,
Needles?
you see the 12 things installed inside the ship's deck? The whistles, the dagger, and whatnot? Well, they power Nefarious's Malevolation beam. We need 12 things to power the beam on our machine. But so far, I've only been able to find one.
Well, I guess a scavenger hunt for the missing parts shouldn't take too long. We already have the blueprint. At least we know what we need to get.
Not that easy. Use the same 12 things, get another Malevolation beam. See? What
Gotta
we
find
need
cute
are
things.
12 different things. Things of a different nature. Things that will produce the reverse effect.
Oh, right. You said you had one thing that worked?
Why, yes, I do. Let's take another look-see at the blueprint. The one thing that seems to work is sugar.
What about
it
the
works
heart?
when I put it right there where the spice is in Nefarious' machine.
But why?
I haven't a clue.
Well, Bric-a-brac, we better go. The sooner we get those missing parts, the better for all of us.
Wait, you'll be needing the Malevolator blueprint for reference. Oh, now where's it got to?
You're still holding it, Wing Commander.
Oh. Oh, that reminds me. I want to give you something that may help. A bottomless bag to carry all
Nice.
the parts in.
It's like Felix's magic bag.
Thank you, Bric-a-brac.
Splendid.
I guess that's my
And
inventory.
Please, feel free to come back here anytime. We can install different things into the cutifier to see if they work, or we can just talk. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, new friends, and good luck!
Oh boy. Alright, so we just gotta pick up all the random things and see if they fit this blueprint, it seems like. Thank you for the follow, TJ. Dogguard, welcome to the stream. Hell no from the purple dude earlier, only for teens. I know, it's so itchy saying hell no. I'd rather be shot out of a cannon directly into a concrete wall than be on something called Team Happy. Maybe it'll be okay. You don't want to be on Team Happy and sent on a fetch quest for 12 items that you don't know what they are. Potato, that doesn't sound like a good time for you. This is all I have in here and I can't look at it.
Oh well, start again.
There we go. Alright. So I'm assuming we gotta find like the cutesy equivalent to all of these things, but I don't see why like a heart wouldn't work. Or or a ball. But sugar? So I guess it's maybe opposites or something? I don't know. So I guess we just find the sugar for now. See if he lets me in here.
Wait for me!
So the new parts go in those compartments.
Oh, it's already in there.
Yes, that's right. When you've installed all the components, you simply press that big red button to run the machine. If there are any problems, the computer will let us know.
All the items that I have no clue what they are, how they work. Back to lab. Okay, anything else in here? Big red button. What if I push the big red button now?
Oh, wait a minute. We can't test the machine until all 12 parts are in place.
God damn it, I want to break things. That's all I want to do in games is constantly break stuff. Then they don't let me and I get sad. Alright. So now that we got that, I wonder if we can go... We have the blueprint. Can we go outside yet? Armadillo guards.
Hi guys, I'm Drew Blank, and this is my friend, Flux Wildly.
We're building a machine that's gonna save Cutopia.
We're secretly building a machine that's going to save Cutopia.
Oh, jeez. These are the palace guards. You think they don't know what's going on?
Building a machine?
Cutopia?
Oh boy. You ran out of patience for adventure games as a teenager. You gladly watch me suffer. Thank you. I'll suffer. Honestly, most of my streaming, I feel like, is suffering for other people's enjoyment with the games I end up playing.
Let's show him, Sparky. Okie dokie, Chipper. 2, 3, 4. Bippity bip bip bippity paw. Bip boop bip boop bippity paw.
Ya da da da, diddly da. Ya da diddly diddly da.
Skiddly diddly dippity doo.
Oops. That's our little hello dance.
It even has a message.
That's right. It means hello.
Here's hoping it made your trip to the palace today just a tiny bit brighter.
Yeah, thanks guys.
You don't have to thank us.
Your smile is payment enough.
Alright, so I thought they were going to be oblivious enough to let me grab that key when they dropped it, so there's got to be a way to distract
Your
them.
dance routine is very interesting.
Otherwise, maybe we can use Flux.
Certainly left an interesting feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Uh-oh. Want us to kiss it and make it better?
No!
Oh.
I think what he means is just the fact that you guys care is already making him feel better.
Hip hip! Hooray!
That's all their dialogue. What if we talk to them about themselves?
Boy, it sure has been a tough day, hasn't it, Flux?
Yes?
Oh, we sure could use some cheering up.
Mayday, mayday! Our friends have the frownies.
Quick, the dance. Oh no, wait, it hasn't been that tough.
2, 3, 4. Bippity bip bip bippity paw. Bip boop bippity paw.
Ya da da da, diddly da. Ya da diddly diddly da.
There we go.
Oh, looks like the little fellows dropped something. Too bad.
Too bad. Let me just take that right in front of their face.
Hi again, guys.
They'll be none the wiser.
Our friends are back. Hip hip! Hooray!
So that just triggers them to do the dance, so we're not gonna do that again.
Guys must be in constant contact with King Hugh, right?
Yes, indeedly do.
Yes, sir-oony.
In that case, I wonder if you could help me.
Of course.
Helping you gives us yum-yum feelings all over.
Right. Well, thing is, I've only met the king once, briefly. He was very kind to me, but I'd really like to know a little more about him. inside story. What can you two tell me about his royal smiliness?
The lore.
Well, he's our king. And his name is Hugh. Hip hip, hooray!
That's it?
That's it.
Sure you don't need a pen and paper to write all that down?
Why is it like I feel like everyone is just like they're happy on the outside, but underneath they're snide and sarcastic and just taking jabs at me? Kind of like me at work.
Gotta go.
You guys are
Interacting
leaving
with
already?
people.
We're gonna miss you, you know. You won't forget us, will ya? We'll certainly
Oh, their voices are so
try.
familiar. Alright, can I go more this way? I have the key. I think it... You know what? Let me check inside the castle first, because there is this one door here before I forget it's here that the key probably works for.
The guard's key.
Do I get to use the key? Yeah, okay.
Well, there's one problem solved.
And 1,110 to go. Of course, that's only an estimate.
Everything's so smiley! I feel like the king may be a tad bit narcissistic, considering this is pretty much his face. Music box.
A royal music box, complete with an embossed portrait of King Hugh on the lid.
I feel like there's more to this king than it seems.
Remember, open up. Don't shut down. Go right in. Don't be left out. Sounds like some sort of inspirational note.
Open up.
Remember, open up.
Remember.
Don't
Open up.
shut
Don't shut down.
Go right in. Don't be left out.
Open up. So that's opening something up there. Maybe it's not. Okay.
Come on, your highness! How dare you,
Whoops.
sir? That is the king's personal calling card.
Sorry about that.
See that it doesn't happen again.
Well, now we know what that does.
It's too small.
Angers the footman.
I'd probably break it.
Alright, we're gonna send this dude up. He can go up there.
Flux, I'm too big to climb that ladder. So, could you kinda go up there and dig around in Hugh's bed?
You want me to short sheet him?
No, I want you to search for anything that might be
Short
useful.
sheet him?
Party pooper. Hey, here's a voucher for a free costume rental at Misfits Costume Shop.
Aren't those kids the Flanders kids' voices? Wait, who are the Flanders kids? From, Simpsons? You didn't wonder how you got in there? I know, I thought he was gonna kick me out. That's why as soon as I did it, I, thought it was done for. He just kinda sassed me.
A
I'm
free
okay with
rental
that.
voucher from the costume shop.
Alright, so we can get some sort of disguise. We're gonna need at some point. Anything else up there? No. Okay. Rug.
Whoa, a secret trap door! Drew, you're a genius! I mean, I think you're a
Oh.
genius. You were looking for a trap door, right?
Okay. Alright. So I think I see what we gotta do here. We're gonna do we have to trap the footman down here? Bring him down? How do I pull the trapdoor
It won't
though?
open. I think it's locked on the other side.
Alright, so if it's locked on the other side, we gotta get underneath it, unlock it, pull this, and then when he sits on it, he'll fall, I think. That might be thinking way too far ahead, but that's what it seems like. How's it going, Kublai Khan? You've never short-sheeted anyone. I have never heard that in my life. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. And Tarth, how are ya? At first glance, I thought you were wearing at least 6 layers of clothes. What, from like the color gradient on the sleeves? I'm not wearing 6 layers of clothes. I'm wearing a hoodie and a t-shirt, but my hoodie does have a polar bear with a top hat on it. It's pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. But how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I Every happy face in Qtopia is a camera the king uses to spy on his kingdom. Big Brother is watching in Qtopia, but it's for the best. It's for the happiness of everyone, right? Handles. Handles, but there's nothing in them. There's just handles. Oh, it's a puzzle? Why is it a puzzle? Drawer puzzle! Alright, I should probably read the note again. It might be relevant to this.
Remember, open up. Don't shut down. Go right in. Don't be left out.
I'm not gonna remember this, because my memory is so bad. Alright, open up. Don't shut down. Go down. Go right. Don't be left out. Right. No left. Okay. How's it going, gamer? Good to see ya. Tunes are going well so far. Tunes are really sassy. I feel like they're just happy on the outside, but they're bitter and mean to me on the inside. That makes very snide remarks to me.
Remember, open up.
Alright,
Don't
alright, I didn't mean
shut
to click that.
down. Go right in. Don't be left out.
Okay. Alright, open up. Don't shut down. Go right in. Don't be left out. That just shut all the drawers. And didn't get me anything.
If only getting back to my world was as simple as walking through this looking glass.
I know some people, like, I've seen some girls that are, their layer game is on point. Like, they wear, like, the freaking camis and the other thing over it, like the longer sleeve tops over them, and then the cardigans. I can't do that. Like, I have enough trouble, like, finding one layer that works with my, my outfit, let alone 3 layers. 3 or 4. I don't understand this puzzle. So it's reset now, so open up. Something down. Don't go down, go right. Ahead. Don't be left out. It doesn't reset, that's the thing.
Remember, open up. Don't shut down. Go right in. Don't be left out.
That's what I did, and it didn't really do much anything. Just completed the 14th mission of Alien? Nice! You're getting there. You're getting to the end. You still liking it, see? That's why the pacing really gets good, I feel like. It gets very, very intense. What about Layers of Fear? What about Layers of Fear? I got that for free on games that, what am I saying? Twitch giveaway. It like a loot box thing. I haven't played it, but I've seen quite a bit of it. Looks pretty good. You fold the sheet in half so when they climb in bed, their feet stop halfway to the end of their bed, so it's uncomfortable. Oh, okay. Better to sprinkle powdered sugar so they wake up all sticky? That's terrible. Oh, I didn't have this misfortune of having that done to me anytime throughout my childhood or my adult life, so I guess I've lucked out. But that doesn't sound like a fun time. Oh, I have Layers of Fear. Okay.
Remember,
Alright, guys.
open up. Don't shut down.
This shouldn't be this tricky.
Go right in. Don't be left out.
I'm assuming it's something to do with the drawers since they're right underneath, and like I can open and shut them, and that's about it. It literally says open up, don't go down or something, go right in, don't be left out. The bottom? Nope. I was able to get them all shut and that didn't do anything either. I don't know if it resets when we leave the room. But I have no idea on this one. Alright, it reset. Let me just try with it reset. So open up. Don't go down. Go right in. Don't be left out. You love it. Hate those droids in the hazard suits, though. Oh my god. I ended up... I don't know how you're dealing with them, but I ended up just using the shoddy
Open up.
on those dudes.
Don't
Not
shut
even the bolt
down.
gun.
Go right in. Don't be left out.
Yeah, you can give a hint if you want. Anyone is welcome to help with the puzzles in these games, because for me it's more just like the overall experience of the game and the story than the puzzles with these type of games. I don't really care so much about backseating with these ones. Yeah, the bolt gun takes so long to charge, it's obnoxious in that game. I didn't even realize that it wasn't charging, and it was like, why is it doing no damage? And then someone's like, oh, you gotta actually charge it. I was like, oops. It was just like half charging it, and it just wasted ammo. I guess you gotta leave the room to reset it though. Right in seems like it might mean the right drawer, I suppose? Okay, we'll try that instead. Wasn't that what I was doing though? Oh, no, okay, never mind. Okay, so I think I get what's going on here. So I'm reading it like sequentially, this is the steps that I have to take. But instead, I just have to move the drawers till they're in the positions that it says in the note. So I was starting here because it says up, and then I was going down. Okay, I think I get it. So up has to be open. Down has to be... Down and left have to be closed, I think? No, right has to be closed. Let me reread it one more time, just because I completely misunderstood what I was doing. Alright.
Up. Don't shut down.
So up is open.
Go right in. Don't be left out.
Down is open. Right is in. Left is out. It's open. So the only one shut is right, basically. I think. If I'm understanding that right. What do you guys think? The only one open is right? I mean, the only one in is right, pushed in. No, that's not it, because that's what I have right now. I'm misunderstanding. Could it just be literally open up, down, right, left? Do you mean, wait, open? I'm so confused. It says don't be left out, so the middle two might be closed. Oh, okay. Don't be left out. So we need left closed. So left closed. Right closed. I think that's what it is. I think it's left closed, right closed, and then the other two open. Okay. But they all, like, they push other ones out. I did it by accident. The floor opened, I think.
Hey, we opened a secret passage.
I guess reorganizing your sock drawers can pay off after all.
Alright, now we trap him.
Oh, how very amusing. What a clever
Oh,
little
we gotta put the
trap.
thing over, okay.
Yes, indeed. Like I told you, don't pull that cord again.
I wonder if I could lose this game. I should probably save. I think it's F5. I don't know if you can get stuck in these games. Like this one.
I'll just put this back the way we found it.
We did it. Thanks for the help, guys. Puzzle's not my strong point.
Exactly which part of don't pull
Here he
that
goes.
cord did you fail to understand, gentlemen?
Oh, he told us not to pull it.
Just don't do it again.
What? Oh, do I have to unlatch it first, maybe?
It won't open. I think it's locked on the other side.
Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Is that a mannequin torso with very pointy titties? Or is this something else? Because that's what it looks like, is an armless mannequin torso, but I don't know what that's supposed to be. Look, is that like a basketball balanced on all these bottles? This is a disaster waiting to happen. I don't know what's going on in here. It's like a moldy loaf of bread. I think I can click on. Floorboard. Loose floorboard. Oh, okay, Flux. So you can put him here, maybe.
Hey, Flux, go stand on that loose
Fling him up.
floorboard for a second, okay?
Sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
There we go.
Flux, you did it!
Wow, that was hard.
The leap?
The floor.
Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here. Even though there's so much stuff that looks like I could add it in my magic bag. I don't see anything else. Hey, it's me. How's it going, Kid Duck? Welcome back. Welcome to Toonstruck. Okay, so we're trying to get this guy. This asshole footman.
Nice cover-up.
Trapped. But I think I have to... Wouldn't I have to seal this? Because couldn't he just come up through here? I think he can probably just come up through here. Let's try and see if he gets really mad at us.
Huh? Huh?
No.
Yes!
Whoops. Oh dear. Ouch. Predictable. Huh? How inconvenient. That would do it.
Alright, well that answers my question. I'm like, he's just gonna get up? Nope.
I hope falling through that trap door didn't hurt the footman too badly.
Of course not. It's only 1 foot down.
Oh my god. Alright, so now I can go up here and see what it's hiding. I think it's just trophies for the most part. I think you broke his foot. I think, yeah, his whole foot, his whole toes. He's not gonna be walking anywhere for a while. So what was I trying to get up here? The watering can? I don't know what I need this for, though. I haven't wandered out into the city yet.
Whoops.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
that's King Hugh's little way of saying, "Don't take my trophies, you miserable thieves!"
Alright, so we gotta
This
find some way
trophy
to weight
won't do
them
me
down.
much good if I can never leave the room again.
Yeah, I wonder... Let me try switching out the music box. Maybe it's the same weight.
That's too heavy.
Too heavy? How is the music box heavier than like a... looks like a solid gold watering can? None of these things are gonna work. Can I put Flux on there?
This trophy won't do me much good if I can never leave the room again.
It always hurts when you stump your toes, that's true, and he stumped them all at once. It's not a good time. It's gonna just make him angrier, he already hated us. Oh, I can take the fish, though. He just shoves
Looks
it
like
in
this is the one that got away.
his jacket pocket! Oh! Why?
A herring.
Why do I have a herring? Why? This is grabby. Alright.
Flux is far heavier than that.
Oh, he's too
watering
fat,
can.
okay. So
Well,
what?
excuse me, Twiggy.
Can I swap the fish out? I feel like the herring probably a little bit heavier, but let's just try it.
That's too heavy.
Okay. Just in case. You never know.
This trophy won't do me much good if I can never leave the room again.
It is a... Oh, it's a red herring. Oh, I missed the joke. Oh. They must have hired an entire team of dads. I think so. Oh my god. The dad jokes are definitely on point. So now I have this herring.
King Hugh until I've completed my mission.
This is red herring. What can I use a red herring for? Nothing in the lab. I'm gonna go out to the city. I think there's probably something I can do out there now. Wait, what's this plaque?
Future home of the Royal Botanical Gardens.
I can hardly wait.
Looks like a little window up here. Butterflies. Okay. Town center. This place is gonna be hopping. This is this is what Battletoads is like. Battletoads the early years. The machine. What is this?
Some sort of machine. Excuse me, do you...
Why, look, brother. I think we've got some new faces here in the bakery.
I'll say, welcome, fellows.
Why is there a piano in the bakery? Why doesn't my bakery have a piano? I don't understand. You must chop down the farce with the herring. What? That's an actual quote? Has anyone played the Dot Hack games? I have not. I'm not familiar with them. I know the series, the anime series, but I don't know anything about the games. Okay, we'll talk to them.
I'm Drew Blank, and this is Flux Wilder.
Pleased to meet you, fellas. We're
The Baker Boys.
Don't. So, I'm walking down the street, and an old man comes up to me and asks directions to the fish market. The fish market, I say.
Don't ask me. I thought you brought the strudel.
Wait a minute. That didn't make any sense.
It didn't?
No, he's right.
All right. It's just not the same now that it's just me and me.
Just you and you?
No, me.
That's me.
Hold it right there.
He's Doe. I'm me. We also have a middle brother named Ray.
Or at least
Oh, we gotta find
we
Ray.
did.
Our poor departed brother Ray was the one who sang the middle note, told the middle of the jokes, and ran the middle bakery.
Departed? Did Ray croak?
No, he departed. One day he went out, and he never came back.
And ever since, it's been a tough go for me and me.
Me and me. Oh, it's from Monty Python. Well, unfortunately, my memory for quotes from movies is absolute ass because I had no idea. I saw that movie a couple of times in high school, but I can't quote it. Aside from maybe one or two lines. You're at a chocolate store with wait, what? A chocolate store with changing rooms? Why? Your bakery doesn't have a piano? What do people even do? Cry? And yell at each other? If only we had the power of music to bring all the angry Italians together. But we don't. How's it going, Cyborg Grandpa? Welcome back. Toonstruck, yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I've never played this, and I got it on a sale a while back on GOG. And it's a fun time. It is full of dad jokes, though. For better or for worse.
So, you guys are bakers?
That's right. Me here runs the day-old bakery, and I run the day-young bakery.
Day-young bakery?
Selling bread that isn't finished yet. You know, lumps of dough.
Of course. How silly of you, Drew.
And Ray, he used to run the regular bakery.
I was perfect, yeah. After I made my dough, Ray would cook it into nice rolls and sell those in his shop.
The day after, Ray would pass the leftover rolls on to me, and I'd sell them at my place.
But now that our dear brother is gone...
Those dough is left uncooked.
Their whole production line.
Me's shelves are bare.
I think that's the saddest story I've ever heard.
Oh, brother.
Real talk though, the day-old section of our bakery, I don't know if it's the same in other bakeries, but the day-old bread that we sell is at least 2 days old, and I'm assuming other bakeries probably do the same thing. It's very questionable to call it day-old bread. There's no good dad joke, only amazing ones. There are some dad jokes I feel like that are bad. It is possible to have a bad dad joke. I think they used to sell clothes, but were bought. Oh, okay. They're bought by people who sell chocolate. That's pretty funny. Like you get so messy eating the chocolate and indulging in the chocolate, you gotta change your shirt afterwards. Nasty. We're a health hazard, yeah, pretty much. It's bread. Like, it's full of so many, not preservatives, but like, there's not anything in it that's gonna spoil
Where do you think Ray
too
went?
We
quickly.
think he was shanghaied.
Shanghai? Did you say Shanghai? Ray was Shanghai? Whoa! I mean, whoa! Okay, someone tell me what Shanghai means.
Someone kidnapped him?
Ah, bingo, yeah.
Well, we think it may have been Nefarious' horrible henchman.
Why would they do that?
We think maybe it was a case of mistaken identity.
So you're saying you think they meant to kidnap some other baking, singing frog?
What, is that a potato or a lump of, I'm assuming it's a lump of dough, but it looks like a potato.
Well, despite all your troubles, at least you have your dough, right?
Wrong.
Right after Ray disappeared, things went from bad.
To extra bad.
You see, Qtopia ran out of butter. And without butter, dough
Butter.
can't make dough.
What if you just leave out the butter?
Leave out the butter.
No butter, no dough.
Take it from me.
You mean him, right?
Well, sure. Who else?
Alright, I think we've exhausted them. We gotta get butter or we gotta get Ray.
Well, I guess we better be going.
Take care.
Don't talk to strangers.
Always take a sweater.
Don't forget to write.
What if I try to put a fish in the machine? Nope. Alright, they don't want my fish. How about, what if I show them the blueprint? Nope. Music box? Nope. Alright, this door. Maybe I can go in? Yes, secret room. Bakery room.
Drew, why are we standing in an empty pantry?
I'm not sure. I guess it just seemed like a good idea at the time.
Oh, we might need that later. Can we play the piano? Oh. Okay.
Keys from the baker's piano.
So we have 2 piano keys. I don't know what we're gonna do with those. Can I
I've
get any
done
more?
enough damage already.
They didn't notice. Let's run. Let's run. Poor frogs. They already lost their brother. Now we broke their piano. Fish in the Machine, the lesser known sequel to Ghost in the Shell. Oh, you know how I was saying about the mannequin in the basement being proportioned weirdly? I think we found who the mannequin is based on.
Excuse us. Excuse us.
This is why it's rated T.
Excuse us!
Okay, like you're excused. Oh my god! Like,
got like a-
where is my head today?
Like a Flintstones haircut.
I'm Miss Fit. Welcome to the Costumerama.
You heard Gitz. We summoned you. She has a condition. I'm not aware of any health conditions that would result in quite that physique. Oh, you know what I have,
Good book.
Not
I
even.
have a disguise
I'm
thing?
like a total
Free disguise
agnostic.
coupon?
No, I meant, do you like your book?
Good book.
Like.
Well, yeah.
The
I
good
mean, there's no such thing as a bad book, you know? I mean, there's like nothing more noble than the written word.
What a crazy coincidence. Why, I was just saying that to Drew here. Books are the best. They're the tops. Good old books. Oh, all those words and everything. Woo! Can't get enough of them.
Give it up, Flux. Whatever you're thinking, it's not gonna happen.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, Drew. So, Misfit, how about you and I get together and, you know, read a few books by candlelight? Just the two of us.
sounds rad. It's like totally cool that you're so into reading. You wouldn't believe the amount of jerks that try picking me up, pretending they like books. Thing is, I only have to talk to them for about 5 minutes before I see right through them. I usually get so totally irked that I end up walloping them with one of my karate kicks. I'm like a total black belt.
Ha! Really? Oh no, you know what? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take a rain check on our little reading rendezvous. You see, Drew here needs my help. And I can't just up and desert him like that. Ain't that right, buddy?
That's right, buddy.
Bummer.
Is she resting her elbows on her boobs? Because that's a neat trick. You're building a computer for your dad? He doesn't use the same one your mom does? Like a desktop for him?
So, if you love books, why do you run a
Costumerama? Well, like I love costumes too. I mean, what could be more totally profound than to like transcend your physical appearance? Plus, reading and costuming are really cool together, you know? I mean, a lot of my costumes are based on something I've read.
Like the Emperor's New Clothes.
Like the one I made after I read Camus. It was based on the unreasonable silence of the universe.
That I'd like to see.
Oh, sorry. It's like out on consignment.
I wasn't expecting that. Oh, this is great.
Dig your costumes.
Thanks. Business has been like totally great lately. I just finished up my Rent-A-Rama promotion, and I gave out Mongo vouchers.
Mongo?
Vouchers?
For a free rental.
That's very generous of you.
No way. It's like marketing.
Can you guys hear my horrible grape chewing noises? Because I can mute the mic while I eat it. I'm just nomming. So when does Majima show up? It's too early in the game, we have to find him first. Maybe he was one of the floorboards in the previous scene.
So what's that you're reading?
It's called Enigma. It's a book of insoluble puzzles.
Insoluble puzzles? Hey, what a blast! Say, why didn't they just make the book illegible while they were at it?
Hey, like, I'm open-minded, okay? I'll read anything.
But will you read this?
Can you ask us to redeem his costume voucher for him?
Oh, wait. No can do. King Hugh forgot to authorize this. You know, by stamping it with his royal crest.
Royal crest.
Sorry about that, Ms. Fit. But since we're already here, and,
No way. I gotta have this stamped, guys. I mean, otherwise someone could just, like, snag the king's voucher and try to pass it off as their own or something. Not that you guys would ever do anything like that.
No! I mean, that would just be flat out wrong.
Yeah, absolutely unthinkable.
Cool. I knew you'd, like, understand.
Okay. So I think we have to find a way to basically lull the king to sleep with the music box. And I think the footman said something earlier. He had this whole sequence of stuff that he uses to lull the king to sleep that I thought was just like flavor dialogue, but may have been the sequence of things we need to do to put him to sleep so we can sneak in his room and get the stamp. So yeah, we'll find out. I'm going back though. There's nothing else here I can click, so we must have exhausted the possibilities.
We are so out of here.
Yeah, quick, before you start talking like that all the time.
You don't hear the eating. Okay, just let me know if it gets obnoxious. I try not to chomp on the stream. Chomp noises. Is it a Care Bear? Thank you for the follow, Hoops Gaming. Welcome to the stream.
Good day, kind sir. My name is Drew Blank, and this is Flux Wildly. Pleased to meet you. So, is this an arcade?
No, it's a flower shop. Only we're fresh out of flowers. Of course it's an arcade, you meathead.
Drew, did you hear that? You just got dumped on by a Cutopian.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Blank snuffed by a sap. Boy, I can't think of anything more humiliating. Wait until everybody hears about this. You'll never live it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Flux Wildly.
Alright, so I can't participate in the strength test unless I have some sort of hammer, which I don't think I do.
You know,
Let's
I
talk to
thought
the octopus.
Utopians were supposed to be happy and helpful, caring and sharing. You seem, surprisingly, obnoxious.
Okay, so you found me out. I'm not from around here.
Yeah, hey, I remember you. You used to have a place like this in Zany-Doo. How come you left the homeland?
Business sucked. It's not easy to con a zany. Everyone's a wise guy.
Yeah.
So I came over here to swindle, entertain these smiley little Utopian saps. It ain't glamorous, but it's a living.
Ripping off Utopians. Why, that's just downright inspired. You need a partner?
He's speaking theoretically, of course.
I am?
Well, theoretically speaking, no!
You look enthralled by this. How's it going, Sella here? I'm just tired. I've been sick the past week, so I just wanted something chill to play. There's also a lot of dialogue, so I can't really say much during it, or people can't hear it because the writing is terrible. It's so hard to read, so I don't want to talk over it because then people won't have any idea what they just said because they can't read it and they can't hear it. That sounds like Dom DeLuise. It probably is. Because there's so many celebrities in here. They're famous voice actors.
If you ask me, conning the ultra-gullible doesn't sound like a particularly rewarding career. Where's the challenge? Where's the joy? Now, in my line of work, but enough about me. This is about your career stake.
Drew, are you nuts? Old Fishface here is a genius. He's got it made.
Oh yeah, made in the shade. Except for the fact that I gotta live here in Utopia, which means I gotta kiss sweet little furry Utopian butt. Well, hello, friend. Aren't the flowers lovely this time of year? Happy day, happy day. Man, a little piece of me dies every time I gotta say crap like that.
He's worked in customer service for far too long. I'm not entirely certain. I'm not understanding it would be a downside. It's funny. There's a lot of like really funny there's like dad jokes, there's weird kind of pop culture references. I don't know. It's funny so far. I like the dialogue. It's well written. Have you looked into Brigador yet? I haven't, see. Because, like, the more I looked at it, like, the first time I looked at it at least, it reminded me of Ruiner, but, like, not as good. So I don't know if I'd actually play it. I haven't even finished Ruiner yet. Not saying I'm looking at a bear's ass, but its puff tail is a heart. I was wondering about that. I was wondering if it's, like, a weird Care Bear. Because it's, like, it's got that Care Bear look to it. Like, the white nose, but, yeah, it does have a heart tail. It's Qtopia.
That game
it's
in the
Qtopian
middle
chic.
very popular.
Whackman? Hey, that's because he's from Zany-Doo. My furry little patrons prefer goody-goody Qtopian games, like Sweet Fighter.
Sweet Fighter?
You hurl compliments.
Figures.
That's your most popular game?
Yeah, that and Mortal Wombat.
I won't ask.
Well, don't. Now, Whackman, here's a game. And with all the time I got on my tentacles, let's just say I've gotten pretty damn good at it. In fact, I've got sort of a standing challenge. If anyone can beat me at Whackman, I'll give them one of the arcade's top prizes. This fabulous, practically gold chain.
Practically gold.
Hey, that's almost valuable.
Well, I have no idea how to play Whackman, but I'm not one to shy away from a challenge. And a lot of humiliation.
I wonder if it's gonna let me actually play it.
Sure, chump. You beat me, I'll give you the gold chain.
I kind of doubt it'll let me actually play it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be pressing. Can I do anything here? I don't think I'm doing anything. This is pulse pounding Whackman gameplay. I'm not doing anything. Player 2 rocks. Alright, I gotta find a way to beat him. I don't know how I'm supposed to interact with the thing. Also, that made the audio die, like the voice acting break, apparently. Oh, it's D. D's the hotkey that turns it off. Alright, so that's Whackman.
I think I know how that strengthometer thing works. You try to ring the bell, right?
Yep, that's all you gotta do to win one of the arcade's top prizes. This bottle of fine Chablis.
What type of arcade is this?
Mallet right here, waiting for you. Aw, sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
Do I have to win all the prizes? Girly man.
Good effort, Drew. Even though you failed, I admire you for giving it your best shot. I don't know him. I've never seen him before in my life.
Your friend loves Purgatory. He's been trying to get you to play, but it seems difficult, and you've been so lazy. That's another thing. Looking at it was like, okay, this looks pretty complicated to learn. Don't know if I want to go through that. I'm very particular about games usually, because I don't have enough time to play everything I want to play. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with Whackman.
Whackman?
Sure, chump. You beat me, I'll give you the gold chain.
I might have to alt-tab and look up buttons. Because the arrow keys don't work. Clicking does nothing. Like, it's a point and click where pretty much the only thing I've been able to do is click. So, like, I don't know what other buttons it expects me to use, or if it's just luck. Space, maybe? Nope. A. Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. It expects me to use the buttons on the damn screen. Alright, now that I know what I'm doing, we'll do this better.
Hail the champ!
I love an arcade where they'll liquor you up. There's a lot of, in the Massachusetts area now, they're coming up with the barcades that have the retro arcade games and drinks, and the drawer is both of them, I guess, instead of just the arcade. But I haven't been to one.
You up for a game of Whackman?
Sure, chump. You beat me, I'll give you the gold chain.
Alright, got you this time. This is kind of weird for a point and click. I don't have the reflexes for this. I wonder if I actually need this item. Oop. Oh, we're trying to hit the target. I thought I'm trying to kill him. I did not understand that whatsoever.
You up for a game of Whackman?
Sure, chump. You beat me, I'll give you the gold chain.
Think you can do either? I got no points, so I'm failing on both counts. Timing's a bit weird. I wanted to play an easy game tonight. What is this? It's too intense for me. Got him. Wait, no! Fucking one.
Sorry, buddy. Looks like I'm the new champ.
Champ, your mother's ass. I saw you cheat, but I'll give you the chain anyway, because I'm such an honest
Cheating.
guy.
Did he see how I played? If I was cheating, it wouldn't be nearly that bad. So this one's rigged. I think there's one other that I could pick.
Captain Calamari.
Don't you have to be somewhere?
Oh, I can just talk to
So,
him about the
what
king.
about that King Hugh? You gotta love
GG.
him. I mean, you do. Gotta love him, right?
Oh, he's the happiest, kindest king in all Qtopia. I salute him. To tell you the truth, the guy's way too happy. Makes me want to puke. So you want to play some games or what?
What? Alright. Now that I know this is rigged, I wonder if he'll play it differently.
Mind if I take a whack at that strengthometer?
Sure, go ahead. Sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
Or he's gonna do the same thing twice. He's gonna do the same thing twice. I thought he was gonna. Okay, so I gotta do something to. I gotta do something to figure out. Swap the hammer out. Maybe if I find a hammer of my own. But even if I found a hammer of my own, it doesn't really let me interact here. I guess if I had one in my inventory, it might change the cutscene. Because I probably need that booze for something. Gamer.
Video game addict.
Video game
Look at
addict.
the attraction. I mean, simulated violence? What's the point?
That's how they vent all their aggression. This is how they stay so chipper.
Bear glued to a video game.
Anything else? Snook. So what do I do with this fish? I still have this herring. I guess save. It's been a little bit. Do save 2. Because I don't know if I can get dead-ended. So we went to the bakery, went to the costume shop. Check the bar. It's like an Irish pub, I guess?
Typical. In Qtopia, even an Irish pub is about as rowdy as a tea room.
Is that?
I don't know, Flux. I think that mouse over there would disagree with you. Look at him.
Away with ya!
I was gonna say, is the barkeep a shamrock? Yep.
Looks like the place is a little livelier than you thought, buddy.
Ooh.
He's like a shamrock, but what is this, why is he bumpy? He's like a sponge? I don't understand. Something's wrong with his complexion.
Maybe I'll give the barman's organ a try.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that.
I do have those keys from the other piano. Uh-oh. He's going crazy! I can click things. Alright, Flux, Alright, I'm supposed to do something while he's distracted, but I don't know what.
Flux, go give that mousetrap a whack, would you?
Check.
Oh, okay. So we gotta find something to get the mouse going here. So sped up. Was about to call you a racist because the pub had to be Irish, but the game corrected me in a brutal manner. I'm pretty. I have a lot of Irish blood in me, so it's okay for me to say it. I guess, right? That makes it okay. My last name is super Irish. Griffiths, welcome back. How's it going? Away with you, laddie. Oh yeah, the cheese head. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. We gotta bait the mouse with a cheese head. Tried to work out what to do with the herring, but she drew a blank. That's a good one. How long did it take you to come up with that one? That thing dances like me? The little, like, little stampede dance, little stompy dance? I don't dance very well either. And hello, Jay Hackster, how's it going? Good to see ya. Shrimpless girls and boys? I'm shrimpy. That's enough shrimp for everyone, I guess. Not everyone has to be shrimpy. What, so what can I do to bait this person?
Looks like a cheerful crowd.
This is Cutopia. What did you expect?
I'm surprised the mouse isn't, like, just setting up shop over here, if that is what we have to do.
Can't seem to catch him.
Oh, now he's over there, okay. Oh, I think I know what to do. Okay, so maybe if we do the organ now, and then send Flux over to hammer him, that'll work. Let's talk to the bartender first, though.
Hi there.
Hello and welcome. So glad you could make it to me lovely establishment. My, you're looking awfully good today.
Good? Oh my god.
Yes?
A good answer.
He's a Scottish
Scottish
shamrock.
Nothing short of pure dead brilliant, by the way.
I think.
Thanks.
Why, and I couldn't be better myself. Thanks for asking.
Sure.
The Scottish shamrock. Oh my goodness. I'm so confused. I literally just noticed the kilt. You don't get it? You crabby. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Not gonna lie, some shrimp sounds good right now with some cocktail sauce. Yeah, shrimp with anything would be amazing. My favorite is definitely shrimp scampi though. But I've had it in curries, I've had it in like shrimp cocktail, shrimp scampi, like fried shrimp, anything's good.
I couldn't help but notice that your accent is,
Scottish.
Well...
First it's Irish, then it's Scottish, then it's Irish, then it's Scottish, then Irish, then Scottish, Irish, Scottish.
I think he gets the point.
Ah, yes, thank you for noticing. A lot of folks can't tell the difference. It's my ancestry, you see. I'm half Irish and half Scottish.
And all cheese.
Aye, that's right. I suppose you could say I'm a bit of a hunk. A hunk of cheese. Woohoo!
But not a very sharp one, apparently.
So he's a shamrock-shaped Scottish-Irish piece of cheese. That's not what I expected.
Well, certainly seem to have the luck of the Irish. It's quite a popular little pub we run here.
Oh, I'm sure it has everything to do with the tavern's tasteful decor.
Yes, the shamrock motif is very original.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say so, sirs. Very kind. Although, I do have one eensy little problem.
Oh? What's eating you, laddie?
Well, that's just it, you see. There's a moose loose about this house.
Huh?
Right here.
There's
In
a
the
moose
tavern,
loose?
There's a moose.
You're being harassed by a very large antlered deer?
Don't be silly. You know what I mean. There's a wee slick at cowering timorous beastie. There's a mouse for crying out loud.
Oh, mouse.
Ah, a mouse.
Aye, a moose.
Ah, a moose! This game is so good.
Tell me, what possible problem could a little mouse pose to such a big hunk of cheese like yourself? Uh-oh, I begin to understand.
No, I'm not sure that you do. I mean, the little fellow does take a wee nibble at me noggin from time to time. But that's all right with me. I wouldn't want the poor wee thing to starve after all.
So then, if you don't mind him chewing chunks out of you, what's the problem?
Well, you see, in addition to having a healthy appetite, this mouse is a bit, high-spirited. I mean, he's an absolute bombpot if you catch me drift.
We don't, but we do, if you catch my drift.
And though I'm sure he doesn't mean us any harm, his shenanigans are driving me customers absolutely crazy. Oh, I've tried everything, but I just cannot seem to make him go away.
So, what's a little irritation? You sure you're not making a mountain out of a mouse hole?
No, I'm not. I'm at me wit's end, I tell you. I'm even offering a reward to the person that catches
now we're
the wee
talking.
tyke.
He's giving away a reward? This guy's gotta be desperate. I mean, he is half Scottish after all.
So this is a mushroom, right? This little orange one here. And is the blue one a little mushroom too? Well, so these rabbits are getting a little too frisky for my comfort here. I gotta move away. This is a little awkward. You didn't realize that would be an emote? Yeah, the shrimp one's been around quite a bit. I might change it, because, like, it is kind of awkward if people are just trying to get my attention and then it just turns into an into an emote. But, I've had that one for a little bit. That's actually just a BTTV one. Alright, organ.
That's an interesting organ you have there.
Oh, my kilt's riding up again, isn't it?
No.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God!
piano-type organ thingy.
Oh, yes, of course. She's a Hamlin pipe organ. Top of the line, she
This
is.
is a children's
Until
game.
recently, she used to get a lot of use. Wait, the Baker boys performed in here almost every day. Until the offy business with the brothers' disappearance.
So how long has this mouse been around anyway?
You know, it's funny. He showed up the very same day I got back from my vacation.
Your vacation?
I went to Xanadu. Oh, what a terrible mistake.
Hey, watch it, buddy. That's my hometown, you know.
And a lovely place it is. But, unless it's only my opinion, mind you, it's no place to relax, is it? Well, every time I'd so much as set foot outside, wham! Someone would come up behind me and pull my kilt down or drop an envelope on my scone.
Hey, that's...
Just terrible. I see you've set a trap for your little visitor.
Oh dear, that horrible thing. I really hoped I wouldn't have to use it, mind you. It's just that, well, I've asked our tiny friend nicely to leave ever so many times, and it hasn't worked at all.
Don't worry, I got
see
you.
that ugly trap and simply get scared away.
Yeah, right. It looks like he's quaking with fear already.
I suppose what I really need is someone with pest control experience to come and catch the daft wee bugger for me. By the way, did I mention that there's a lovely reward for the fellow that does?
I guess
Hey, wait a
it's
minute.
my time.
Did we leave that haggis in the oven?
Oh yeah. We best skedaddle.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you. Come back anytime you fancy.
I didn't catch that. What did he say? He said, he was saying that's a interesting organ you've got there. And he said, oh, I knew my kilt was riding up on me, or something like that. Or like, is my kilt too high? Something like that. Implying that the organ was a different type of organ than the piano organ over there that they were looking at. How's it going, Blossom? Welcome to the stream. That was adorably lame. Their hair is forming a heart. I saw that too. They're getting a little too cozy. It's making me uncomfortable, if I'm totally honest. So I'm
Ready for another
gonna
musical
try to kill
interlude?
this mouse and distract myself.
Blank.
Hopefully he'll do his jig there, and then we send Flux over here.
Flux, go give that mousetrap a whack, would you?
Check.
And this just end it quickly. This is Cartoon Land. He's not gonna die, right? He's good.
Gotcha, Wesley wouldn't.
Well done, lad. Goodness me, you used the
So
trap.
what's the
I never
reward?
meant for our wee pal to get popped.
Oh, don't worry. As soon as we bend his skull back into shape, I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Ugh, I suppose you're right. Perhaps that is for the best. Thank you, friends, for making me tavern a peaceful, happy place again.
I think he's down for the
and
count.
without
He's not
further
getting
ado,
up.
Here's your reward,
Alright,
gentlemen.
P-Mouse friend.
An old mug. That's our reward?
I know. It's maybe too much, isn't it? But please, take it.
Oh, I know what I can use this
Both
for.
of you have earned it, so you have.
Flux, what are we going to do with this piece of junk?
I got a few ideas.
I think I can swap this out for the watering can trophy that was back in the castle. Way back then. I'm pretty sure it looks about the same weight. I'm gonna take the mouse too. I'm gonna make a friend. Is he actually dead? No, he's not dead. He's fine. Like he's got the dizzy stars. I'll just throw him in the bag with everything else.
An unconscious and slightly scruffy.
What is this inventory? I have a blueprint, a music box, costume coupon, a red herring, piano keys, a fake gold chain, an old mug, and a mouse. Okay. We're good to go. Anyone else? I think we're good. You killed the cartoon me. I'm sorry, Derp. I had to do it. I had to do it so I could get this crappy old mug and progress the plot. I had to. Let's check what else is out here while I'm over here at least. Uh-oh.
It's Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun in a big hurry.
Maybe she's late for a very important date.
I should probably save before I, like, get eaten or something. These guys they turn into bad guys. Save 3. Wonder why we've not had another game like Toonstruck in the past decade with how far technology has progressed. Could be as good as Roger Rabbit. I know, right? It's like games are straying away from the hand-drawn type of animation in general. Like, I think the most impressive one that's been recently is Cuphead with that, like, with the style of animation. But it's just, it's more time-consuming. I guess Hollow Knight is hand-drawn too. But it looks good. Like, this game has aged a little bit roughly, but the dialogue still holds up, even if the animation doesn't as much.
Bun, I presume.
That's me!
She sounds like Babs Bunny. A little bit. I don't know who the voice actor for this one is. That might be the most random adventure inventory I've ever seen. I don't know. I've played some other weird games. Some of my inventories in the Yakuza series have been pretty strange, but most of them have also had fish in them, large fish. You forgive, okay? Yeah, Cuphead took forever, and they almost had to they had to
How are you today, Fluffy?
do something with their house. They almost sold their home
Cuddly, and I just
to
couldn't
finance
be
it.
happier. Oopsie, I just told an itty-bitty fib. You see, ever since that bad Mr. Nefarious started messing up Utopia with his nasty machine, I've been just an eensy bit cranky. That nasty man is ruining everything! Just look at my meadow! Nasty, nasty, nasty! It's just not fair! Oh, golly! Listen to me. I'm being a great big grouchy pants. I should be welcoming you. Welcome, welcome.
Well, thanks so much.
No, thank you.
I'm just waiting for her to snap at any
love
moment.
to make special new friends. Oh boy, is it a beautiful day?
Like, she seems a little bit unhinged. I don't know if it's just me. Yeah, the Sugar Plump Fairy music. I don't know the actual name of it, but I know what you're talking about, Aeon. There's a lot of stock music in this game, I think. Oh, it is Babs' voice actor. Okay, that would make sense. Like, okay, what is a popular rabbit voice actor in the 90s? Let's use her for this game. She's a character actor, character voice actor, I guess. Oh, it is Babs! Okay, alright, I'm not losing it then. She sounded so familiar. Thank you for looking that up, because it's hard for me to alt-tab right now with the way I'm capturing the game. But, basically her character could be Babs. If she's a little bit more unstable.
I guess Nefarious' attacks have you pretty shaken up.
Golly, yes, but it gets much, much worse. You see, some bunny gave me this
Some bunny?
cotton candy to cheer me up. But I prefer popcorn! What did I do to deserve this? I'm just a perky, cute little bunny with shiny, soft fur.
Life is tough.
Why me? Why me?
Right. Considering what Nefarious has done to this meadow, I guess we should be thankful he didn't hit us.
You know, I think we have my lucky charm to thank for that.
Oh, a charm?
Oh, it's just a little rabbit's foot I carry around with me.
Flux.
Don't worry. I know he was just trying to say something nice, like how bunnies are lucky and lovable and good to have around. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said anything at all.
Sure. Oh, we can talk about the cotton candy. This is a good dialogue tree. She also apparently did Dot. Oh, okay, and Daisy Duck. Yeah, no, Dot. I can see that now. There's so many popular voice actors in this. There's been at least 5 or 6 times I hear someone. I'm like, I can't place where they're from, but I know they're from another 90s cartoon, popular one. Bitch she is cray. I'm scared of her. I'm gonna take her cotton candy and run.
So, Fluffy, what's so bad about cotton candy anyway?
Well, gee, nothing at all, I guess, except that I hate cotton candy.
Okay.
Oh, my
Let's take it off your hands. I can use it for something. Cruel world. Look at her face in this. It's like, hey.
So, Fluffy, what exactly do you do around here, anyway?
Do? Why, my job is being the cutest little bunny in the whole wide world.
I wish I could have that job.
My big bunny ears are cute. My little bunny bottom is cute. Why, even my teeny little poops are cute. Hooray! Hooray for me!
And I'm sure those teeny little poops smell better than flowers, right?
Do they ever want to sniff my sweet fluffy bottom?
Okay.
Guess what? No!
Some of the dialogue is a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, I can see why this was rated T for teen now. I was questioning it at the beginning of the game. It's been exposed. She also does Mom from Futurama? I'm not super familiar with Futurama. This bunny is gonna stab someone. Yeah, they showed the cotton candy, but she's probably also packing something dangerous with the way that she's acting. This is what Dark Souls looks like without the mods. Is it going, Dickie? This is the Dark Souls of point-and-click adventure games. You missed, there was a combat part where we played an arcade game that we had to throw nunchucks and stuff. What has been exposed? Oh, let's not talk about it.
Do you know King Hugh?
Oh, yes. I just love Huey. He's so good and wise.
I like
and
how her
happy
font matches her
and
character.
good-looking.
Good.
And like all the fonts kind of match the characters.
Of course. Every bunny is good looking in their own special way. Even you.
That's nice.
Nice is my specialty.
I love the animation with like the doe eyes on the hands, like under her chin. So cutesy.
Well, Fluffy, I'm afraid we have to go.
Oh, boo!
It almost makes her seem not murderous deep down inside.
Friends leave. Oh well. Oh, I'd like to give the whole world a great big fluffy bun hug. Wouldn't you?
Sure, I guess.
I think I'll pass.
But you can't, 'cause you're not fluffy bun.
For which I am eternally grateful.
The music got really ominous after that conversation ended. I don't know why. I know I have to go back home, but I want to make sure. Whoa. She looks dejected all of a sudden. Is there anything out in these fields? Ooh, scarecrow. Yes, it's all stock music. Do 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 do. That actually works really well though, because a lot of the old cartoons I think did use stock music as well.
Hello?
Or
what are you
classical music.
Doing?
Well, I thought maybe, you know.
You thought this rag-clad bundle of straw was alive, didn't you?
No. Well, okay, maybe I did. It's not like I haven't seen weirder stuff.
Oh, Drew. Even in my world, the scarecrow is just a... Hello? Scarecrow.
You were saying?
Hey, did one of you Minxes call me a rag-clad bundle of straw? Or did that all happen in some beastly dream?
Oh boy, it's a
Dunno,
flamboyant
dreams are
scarecrow.
the strangest things, aren't they? I had to simply divine one the other day. I was floating high above the world, the wind gently cradling and caressing me as I gracefully swooped and pirouetted in the air. Oh, and through all of it, I was wearing this teal chiffon scarf that was to die for. Oh, it can be really quite devastating waking up from a dream like that, can't it?
This is the Tim Gunn of scarecrows.
Yeah.
Can I click on these? Nope. We gotta talk to him.
So, Mr. Scarecrow, what are you doing here? Just hanging around?
Hardly, if you must know I'm watching over my babies.
Your babies?
The crows, darling, the crows.
You might want to take another look at your job description. As far as I know, scarecrows are supposed to scare crows.
For your information, I am not a scarecrow. I am a carecrow. Who do you think cares for all the little birds? Florence Nightingale?
Sounds about right.
I was wondering what they were
And
gonna
take
call
it
it.
from me, bullying birds is one thing.
but it takes a much stronger sort to look after them. Why, the wear and tear from throwing seed alone.
He does have
Look
bird
at
feet.
these hands. Are these the hands of the idol? I don't think so, sailor. Well, I suppose it's the price I pay for not wearing rubber gloves. But have you seen the gaudy colors those things come in? Yuck. No, thank you. I'd rather my hands fell off at the sleeve than be caught wearing those fashion faux pas. I know, I'm terrible, aren't I?
Aren't rubber gloves usually yellow? Am I missing something here? I think Dark Souls of Adventures goes to Primordia. I played Primordia, and I never finished Primordia because I remember getting horrifically stuck at one point, and I couldn't find the answer anywhere. So that game is gathering dust, unfinished.
Well, I have to say, you are the smartest dressing scarecrow, I've ever met.
Oh, you are a sweetheart, aren't you?
Oh, I dig the cloak. It's good.
This old thing?
Trigger.
Hate it. I call it Cape Fear. It's not like I had any choice in the matter, you know? I'd give anything for a nice new outfit. Actually, I'd give this cloak. I'm afraid it's all I've got. I don't suppose you boys could find it in your hearts? Oh, but no, what am I saying? I've crossed the line. I'm asking much too much.
I suppose we could help you out.
Really?
Gotta get him a cape.
Would you?
Am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? We're going clothes shopping for a scarecrow.
Oh, okay.
Tell
We're
you
gonna have
what,
to get the costume
You
for
give
him.
us a cloak, and we'll get you a nice sport coat or something.
A sport coat? How positively dismal! No, this has to be the right outfit. I want something I can wear all day long and all year round, but it doesn't have to be out of this world. I don't want to have a hair out of place, nothing too sappy, and not too many bells and whistles. I don't want a big top, and definitely no cross-dressing. Got that?
Sure. I know exactly the outfit you need.
Yeah, so do I. A straight jacket.
It must be kind of lonely for a sociable guy like yourself, hanging around in this empty cornfield.
Yeah, I mean, face it. You could probably talk the ears off a cornstalk.
Well, you fellas certainly have my number. I do like a good chinwag. Chatting with you is so much fun. I'm having a ball.
So much fun.
I feel I could tell you two anything, everything, and you'd understand.
Oh, good.
Don't get me wrong, I love my babies. Bless their little feathered hearts. But I'm afraid gossiping with them is a bit of a one-way street, if you know what I mean. To their credit, they are good listeners, and that's very important, as we all know. I mean, don't you just want to scream when you get stuck with someone who goes on and on and on, and doesn't let you get a word in edgeways? Yes!
You know, scarecrows don't like fire, but this scarecrow is flaming. Yep. That's a good one. You know, I was thinking, like, during this, like, clearly he's supposed to be, like, a stereotypical gay man. Do gay people find this offensive? Like, characters like this? I don't know if that sort of caricature is offensive to the gay community, but, I'm not sure. RSJ, how's it going? Good to see you. This is Toonstruck, so this is a point and click that came out in the 90s that has so many popular, like, voice actors in it. Like, that we keep finding more. Like, they keep, well, chat is finding them, but I am recognizing them, just listening, that were in other, 90s cartoons. And then there's also, freaking, Christopher Lloyd is the main character.
All right, boys, but don't
and
forget
Ben
about your
Stein
friend
and
the
Tim
Scarecrow.
Curry, and
Be sure to keep me
it's pretty
posted.
crazy.
As if I wasn't already.
I was gonna ask him about his cape.
We're back.
Well, if it isn't the dynamic duo! Nice to see you boys again.
Wait, the Scarecrow was Johnny Bravo? Speaking of random 90s cartoons, what? Their voices are so different. That's crazy. Like, I can't even hear that. They're so different.
So I gather you don't get to the palace much.
You gather right, honey.
Some
But I
voice
do
actors have such a
occasional
range.
chat-see with King Hugh. That poor, poor man.
I really feel for the guy. It must be rough having your kingdom come under attack.
Oh, you big silly. That's the least of his troubles. I mean, just look at his ensemble.
Huh?
Those baggy royal robes. Ugh, I just cringe. I mean, you'd think a monarch could afford a tailor. Now, if I were king, having impeccable dress sense would be mandatory for all my subjects. Needless to say, I'd lead by example. And believe you me, I'd get tough on those who continue to show poor taste in their wardrobes. I'd rule with a moisturized fist in a cherry velvet glove. Oh, what a darling
weird
little world
image.
that would be, don't you think?
Sure, a fashion dictatorship headed up by a straw man? Sounds swell.
Headed up by a strawman, okay.
So if we bring you a new outfit, you'll give us your cloak, right?
Honey, for a new outfit, I'll give you my cloak and sing Act 2 of West Side Story.
Thanks, but we'll just stick with a cloak.
Was Maria in Act 2? That's a good
How does
song.
a nice parka sound?
A parka? What are you trying to do? Kill me with humiliation? Slay me with dreariness? Oh, the hideous monotony! I can't breathe!
Okay, no parka. Now, what should
So
we bring you?
dramatic.
I told you.
Should just bring him with
I want
us.
something I can wear all day long and all year round, but it doesn't have to be out of this world. I don't want to have a hair out of place, nothing too sappy, and not too many bells and whistles. I don't want a big top, and definitely no cross-dressing.
Well, at least he isn't picky.
Alright, let me try to remember that because I'm not writing that down.
So long.
Oh, I can't stand it. I just hate goodbyes.
Run away! Run away while you still can! Let's go to the barn! Let's talk to the animals. How did they fund games like this in the mid-90s? Phantasmagoria, the one I played on Halloween, was like a $4.5 million game, and I don't think the budget for this one was as much. I could be wrong. Now I'm curious what the budget for this game was. Because Phantasmagoria was a success of a game. I think it made at least twice of what it was budgeted for, but this one, like, it tanked, supposedly. It didn't do very well. Cringe, I'm sick of that word, and apparently they loved it in 1996 too. It's a big, it's definitely a big thing now too. It's very big on Reddit. There's a lot of cringe subreddits. Actors like Christopher Lloyd were big, but at the same time kind of small because they were fairly typecast. Directors wouldn't want them because they were afraid the audience would only see Doc or Judge Doom. Okay, that might make sense. How's it going, Threen? I missed the sentence. Was it another dirty joke? Because there's a lot of dirty jokes. It's like that you don't expect. Yeah, they don't. That's true too. They don't make a lot of money, and they definitely would enjoy something like this. That's a good point. Excuse me. He was also in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I don't remember much of the movie, honestly, and Age is gonna kill me for saying that because it's his favorite movie, but I don't remember him specifically in it. I remember enjoying the movie. Yeah, everyone had good answers to that. I couldn't explain it, but that's it was well explained. At least the Scarecrow wasn't gonna stab you. You don't know, gamer. Like, if I bring him the wrong outfit, he might go crazy. He might go berserk when his fashion sense is offended. Hi, Ursul. How's it going? Good to see ya. I gotta take a quick pee break, guys. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna leave this music going. If it'll stay when I alt tab. It will. Okay. But I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just gotta use the bathroom real quick. Stream is not starting soon. There we go. This is weird music for this. Should work. Please work. Okay. I'm always afraid when I alt-tab back into things that everything's gonna crash and burn. I'm gonna make another save because it's been a little bit. I don't like backtracking if it does crash. This doesn't seem like the type of game that would dead end you either, but I don't want to jinx it. What's this about crow murder? Oh, a murder of crows. Okay. It's a play on words. I'm doing well, Ursula. How about you? Are light brown eyes just brown-green hazel eyes? What? What does that even mean? I don't think so. Isn't light brown just a different shade of brown? Hazel's more like a yellow, I thought, right? Yellowish? I don't know. What actually is hazel? I don't think I see many people with hazel eyes. Mine are blue. Like blue-gray. Green, kind of, but... Tired and sore from work? Ugh, that sucks, Ursula. Is it busy this time of year? I would assume with the holidays coming up, it's picking up a little bit for you guys. Thank you for the follow, Zoki Bull. Welcome to the stream. I'm loving the music to this. I was gonna say the dance doesn't really fit the music. Alright, so what am I supposed to do with this? The Churnatron. The Turbo Churnatron. Fertilizer. Look at this sad horse. Let's talk to the
Is
sad
anybody
horse.
home? Just answer yay or nay. And we have our answer.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Oh my god.
Hello, ladies.
Psst, Drew, let me handle this. I'm a whiz with foreign languages. No! Mama Bidu! Hubba hubba, ring-a-ding-ding, cowabunga!
Are you speaking to us?
You've done it now.
Oh, you must want some butter.
I do want some butter
terribly
for the
sorry,
bakers.
but there isn't any more.
I didn't know I wanted it, but I want it now.
Butter? No,
You see, the Churnatron is broken.
No.
Hey, no big deal.
I know how upset you must be. Without butter, life is barely worth living.
I agree.
All of
This is a cow after my own heart.
mourns my pure, sweet, creamery butter.
Unhappy day. Unhappy day.
But we will soldier on, and you must as well.
Courage.
Courage. How's it going, Zoki Ball? Welcome. Churnatron 2000! Right, that's important. We gotta make sure we get the 2000 in there. They're light brown. Then I have a greenish burst or ring around your people. So that's what makes it hazel. It's like a combination of a few different colors. It's getting busier the closer it gets to Black Friday. Are you working Black Friday, Ursula? Are you stuck working Black Friday? Because I went to a Target on Black Friday and I felt bad because the reason, like, I always feel bad going to stores on days they should be closed because the reason they're open is because people like me are going to them. So I usually don't. But I got my PS4 last year on Black Friday. That's the only time that I've gone to a store on Black Friday to get something. But I felt bad about it still. Can we talk about butter getting insanely expensive? Is it expensive in Germany? It's not that expensive over here, Diggy. Is there like some sort of shortage? Okay. Let's talk some more.
Say, aren't you ladies supposed to be on all fours?
Oh,
that's rude.
The nerve!
That's not how you talk nice to the ladies.
No, that's not what I meant. Really, it's not. It's just that.
All
in
the
my
backpedaling.
world, forget it. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Well, anyone with the good manners to apologize is welcome in our stable.
By the way, my name is Drew, and this here is Flux.
Goodness me, where are my manners? I'm Marge, and this is Polly, and this machine is my lifelong friend and partner, the Churnatron.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Did you say the Churnatron was broken?
Yes, I'm afraid the poor thing
my
is
goodness,
on the
flowers
fence
on it.
and has been for
a
quite
nice
some
touch.
time. Oh, it seems like an eternity since my last milking. I don't mind telling you that my rosy red swollen udders are in desperate need of a good sucking from old Journey here.
Actually, I mind you telling me that.
You see, we were a team. Together,
So
we
uncomfortable.
made the sweetest, purest butter in all of Cutopia. Without my partner in cream, all I have left are my memories.
Look, I'm sure it's a real shame about Mr. Suck here, but there's more to life than butter. Right, Drew?
All right. I mean, you've got this quaint little barn to live in, and all the hay you could ever want, and flocks.
Did we mention this lovely barn? Ooh, besides, you could have a career in the beef business. A short one, of course.
It's sweet of you to try to cheer us up, but butter is my life. Until the Churnatron is fixed, things just won't be the same.
Who is this voice actor? Like, this one sounds familiar, too. Honestly, not sure what Hazel is. I'm colorblind to shades. Oh! Well, that's not gonna help. I wonder what Google even says it is. I've been trying to get away from Dota lately and find other streamers who play other games, and every time I check their Steam page, they play Dota. So I can't get away from it. Well, you know what, Blossom? I used to play Dota for 4 years, so I can feel your pain. Dota is a life-ruining game. Dota is not a fun time. That's why I stopped it. I had fun with it for a little bit, and then it was just salt and anger from everyone who played with me, so I've moved to games like this. This is a lot more relaxing and enjoyable at this point in my life. I know, what? The nerve of him to say that. It went up in price by 50%, Dakey? There's gotta be something going on with the supply in Europe, or at least in Germany, because it's not that much here. I import, like, I get imported butter from Ireland, and it's like $3 for like a brick of it. You've worked every Black Friday since you started working at Target? I'm sorry, Ursel. It must be a zoo. Like, it's gotta be a zoo for you. Do you mind working it? Some people don't mind the craziness, but I feel like I would be anxious dealing with that many people. Hazel eyes are due to a combination of Rayleigh scattering, whatever that means, and a moderate amount of melanin in the iris's anterior border layer. They appear to shift color from a brown to a green. Okay, so that's kind of the main thing, is that they're a mix of brown and green. Okay, today we learned Hazel facts, thank you. I like the idea of improving in a game, which is why I played Dota, but I still want to avoid it at all costs. I think I'll try to start casually speedrunning or something. This other stuff, like, are you familiar with the Dark Souls series? I hate to sound like a crazy Dark Souls, like, Soulsborne streamer, Soulsborne fan now, but as far as, like, improving at games, those can be fun. I know some people here may hate them, but they do give you a feeling of progression, if anything. There's other games too that give you that feeling of progression, but Dota, I totally understand what you mean of the feeling of improving at it. It's just the improvement comes at the salt,
What
like
exactly
at the cost of
happened
salt
to the
from everyone
Churnatron
else.
Anyway?
I'm afraid it may have broken down from simple overuse. I do so enjoy making butter.
1 minute it was working fine, churning away. Then all of a sudden, a metal thingamabob flew off. We looked everywhere, but we couldn't find it.
If only we had a way of getting that part. Without it, my life is meaningless.
You know, Marge, meaning, purpose, all that stuff is overrated. Hell, just ask Flux here. His life is completely pointless, and he's loving every minute of it.
You betcha, sweet Bippy. As a revered Zanian philosopher once said, those who seek meaning in their lives are... What the? Ah! He was run over by a runaway ice cream truck before completing his last work. But for all us Zanians, there is profound meaning to be found in his senseless, untimely death.
I know what you're trying to do, and I thank you. You're good people. But I'm afraid for a domesticated bovine, life is empty
Charlie.
when you have a sack full of souring milk.
Amen.
Oh, kitty. Oh, kitty, oh, kitty, okay. You gonna settle? Rayleigh scattering is what makes the sky blue? I gotta look it up in more detail. Because I'm not quite sure how it makes the sky blue. The zoo for me, when working on Black Friday, is the parking lot. Oh my god, I can only imagine the cars just constantly, like, looking around for spots, like, like, oh, like having to dodge for your life, because it's dark. Oh, that does not sound like fun. Keeps you on your toes, though, I guess. You've actually not played Dark Souls because your computer won't start it? You meet the specs, but even with mods it won't start? Even with DS fix? You might just have to tweak it a little bit. I had to tweak some things. It is kind of a pain, though. Did someone say Dark Souls? Just out of the woodwork, Blood Samus. You just took into speedrunning Bloodborne and trying to learn that? You watching a lot of Quiddy? Terp. You feeling inspired? Yeah, Bloodborne speedrun seems like fun as far as games go, but it's so much resetting. Like, that's the thing. Part of why I hated Dark Souls, you never got any satisfaction from anything. Yeah, like I said, I know they're not for everyone. I totally understand. And if you don't get that feeling of satisfaction from it, no reason to play it. But for me, I felt like I get better when I play it. Or I get some sort of satisfaction from the way I play. That's what it costs over here now. It used to be, oh, it used to be sub $2? Well, I get like fancy butter, so it's probably that. Sorry guys, I'm just taking a quick kitty break. She needs attention. My little old lady. My little old lady. I neglect her when I play the Dark Souls streams because I can't stop to pet her without dying. It's the way the light diffuses through the particles in the sky that makes it appear to be blue. Okay. That makes sense. When is Black Friday? Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. And it's like a big, I guess, I don't know if you'd call it a holiday, but most of the stores have huge sales and they open at ungodly hours, so employees have to suffer. And it's just a zoo for most major retailers. Oh, you're a Quiddy sub. You know. Parking is a fun activity. We have a song for it over here? What? Parking song? You figured out the sewer skip? That's awesome. That seems like a tricky one. Okay. Let's talk to Donkey.
The horse seems a little quiet.
Elmer? Yes.
Oh,
Elmer's
Elmer?
Special.
Special?
It's gonna be made into
No,
glue.
It's a nice silo, but it isn't holding any grain, if you grasp my meaning.
No grain.
Grain? I just figured he was a total retard or something.
Oh my
Sorry,
god!
ladies. Flux is special.
Did they just drop that
He
word?
suffers from foot and mouth disease. If you
Okay.
grasp my meaning.
Huh?
I wasn't expecting that. Maybe that's why it was rated T for teen. Was that word was that word less stigmatized in the early 90s? I don't remember if people were dropping the R-bombs more in the early 90s than they are now. Your Thanksgiving was a month ago? Oh, true. Canadian Thanksgiving's different. That's true. Right. That's
So
enough
long,
of that.
ladies.
We have to move along. Move along? Get it?
That's a very bad joke.
Are they making fun of us?
Of course not, Polly.
That was just really
These
weird.
are our friends.
Comments like that make
tone-wise.
me feel like I'm about 3 feet high.
You are about 3 feet high.
Cool. For a second there, I thought I developed a conscience.
That threw me off completely because it was, I feel like the other dialogue's so witty. And it was just kind of like really, terrible, more of a terrible insult than anything. It wasn't really that funny. I think it became more stigmatized around the 2010s, maybe. I feel like the R word wasn't stigmatized at all in the 90s, just from my own memory. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, I don't remember. Like, early 90s, I was still pretty young, and it wasn't a word that I ever really used growing up. Have a fun song you will probably not understand. I'm gonna put this in another tab. Actually, I can't even alt tab right now, dang, it shuts the game. Like, it shows my desktop. but I will check that out later.
I'm not gonna stick my hand in there.
I'm not gonna stick my hand in there, but can I stick a mug in there? Yes.
Uh-oh. I think I'll need to use something a little less leaky.
Oh, nice! Now I have an old mug that smells like donkey shit. Just what I wanted. Something a little less leaky. Can I plug it with a rat? No, we can't combine items. Can I put the fish in the fertilizer? Nope. No one wants this fish. What am I gonna do with it? Alright.
I think it's broken.
Can we fix the Churnatron? Can any of these things fix the Churnatron? How about these sticks? Nope. Do. I don't know. I gotta have some purpose for the rat because we still have them. It wasn't common back then, but it wasn't quite so unacceptable. Oh, the word you mean? I'm just dropping it. I think I know how you get the fertilizer. Also, the fish seems to be a red herring. It's very meta. So you think it's something in my inventory then? I can't combine items. If you have a hint where if you think you know how to get the fertilizer, you can let me know. Cause I'm drawing a blank.
I'm not gonna stick my hand in there.
Unless, oh, maybe I get the watering can? Like I swap it with the watering can all the way back? Then my idea was to swap the mug with the watering can trophy. But what am I gonna use fertilizer in a watering can on? Like, I don't know. It seems like these days people would rather call you an autist than a retard, at least on the internet. That's true, and that's just as insulting. But they seem to think it's less. Ow. Or less, it's insulting, but it's like... It's, yeah. I think you're right. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's still insulting. Didn't he say the mug weighed as much as the water can trophy? No, he didn't say that. I said I actually said, like, I think they probably weigh about the same. So I'm gonna swap them out and see. Because, yeah, I think that's the right idea, is probably fill the water can trophy with the fertilizer. Because it's probably not leaky. Intense squirrel? Yeah, look at him, why is he so angry? Oh, it's because he's evil. Alright, we gotta save, because he might kill us. I don't know if he's got the rabies. Malevolent rabies. Save. 6. I'm gonna run out of space. I have 3 gigabytes of space left on my hard drive. I gotta clear some stuff out. I don't even know what it is. I think it's all my stream backups. Cause
A nasty looking squirrel.
I back up all my videos to YouTube, but YouTube like mutes stuff randomly, like months later, or just like blocks it.
I don't think the squirrel will let me do that.
So that I've been trying to make backups on my hard drive.
The door to the squirrel's treehouse.
I really wish Twitch just kind of indefinitely stored VODs though, because you can make highlights of your VODs that are the entire length of the VOD and store those, but you can't, like, you can store an infinite amount of highlights, but you can't store an infinite amount of VODs. That makes absolutely no sense to me, like, from a design standpoint with Twitch. Oh, no, I didn't want to do the path. Pepper.
I can't pick that pepper while that briar patch is in the way.
Briar patch.
Hey, Phlox, I hate pain. Could you kindly impale yourself on that briar patch?
I thought he was small enough to fit.
2 words. No freaking way.
Maybe he can fit in the store?
Phlox, go up there and ask the squirrel if you can grab his nuts.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, he's gonna get so mad. I like how the lights go down each level. Alright, that didn't work out so well. So we can go this way, we can go back that way. That looks creepy. Dark woods. Why is there an elephant?
Look, Drew! It's
Why is there an
Zany
elephant here?
Drew. That's where I live.
Wasn't expecting that. I was expecting like dark, creepy forest, and we get an elephant. Shuttle?
I guess the nut's not up for grabs. Hi there, Jumbo! What's up beside you, of course? I don't think the elephant is much of a talker. Hey, Flux, do you think you could talk that elephant into helping us?
Oh, come on, Drew. It's not like I'm pals with every Tom, Dick, and Jumbo and Zany do.
Something in this hand, too.
Looks like a gear shift.
Oh, I don't want to go to Zany Doo yet. I gotta finish the puzzles over here. Gotta get that watering can. It's over here, though. I assume making a highlight the length of the font is an unintended exploit, maybe? It could be. I'm not sure, though. There's a lot of weird things, like design choices with Twitch and the way it works that have always confused me. Like the lack of tags. So this game, if I were to stream this game under the Toonstruck category, literally no one would find it, because no one is actively searching for Toonstruck. But if I were able to tag, like stream it under Toonstruck, but tag it with like retro, PC, 90s, animated, all those tags, and they were able to funnel, like you were able to click on those categories, or have some way of directing it through Twitch, it would make a lot more sense. Like, retro isn't even a real category, it's a game. Like, it's a PS2 game.
Lovely day for a stroller, ain't it? BB Wolf, at your service. BB, short for Big Bad.
Catchy.
And practical. Big Bad is a real mouthful.
Another crack like that, my friend, and you'll be the mouthful.
His voice is familiar.
With whom do I have the treasure speaking?
I'm Drew Blank, and he's Flux Wildly.
Pleased to meet you.
That's nice. Anyway, we'd better be going.
Stick around the memento, fellas. I got a little flavor to ask you. See, I'm having some friends for dinner this evening, and I was hoping you might bring me a bottle of tasteful vino to accompany my ripe host. Without my evening glass of wine, I get a little testes, if you snatch my drift.
Testes?
Hey, I can feel a little testes myself when the mood takes me.
Consider your drift firmly snatched,
What?
Mr. Wolf.
Please, call me BB. I persist.
Testes.
All right, BB. We'll be sure to keep an eye out for some wine.
Gotta win that at the arcade.
Friends, but I do believe there's been a small incommunicado. See, I'm not asking you to keep an eye out. I'm telling you to bring me some stinking wine if you want to get through these woods alive.
Okay.
Good. Now I want to wish you and your friend good luck in your missionary.
Oh my god!
That's real big of you, BB.
Of course, everything about me is big.
Oh my god, this guy.
I was just thinking, what big eyes you've got.
All the better for seeing how you ain't got my wine yet. Get going.
It's just like a walking innuendo.
Ciao.
Alright, so we gotta go win the wine from the rigged game.
That's a Malevolandian briar patch. Hedgium thornius et ouchum.
I like watching Christopher Lloyd stand motionless, staring back to the camera. He doesn't have an idle animation, does he? I didn't even notice that till you said it. Now it's creepy because everything else is an idle animation. Couldn't they make him like fidget his arms? Or, oh, there it goes. Okay. I was gonna say, didn't seem like he had one. Probably why most people use YouTube as a stream video archive. That's the thing though. Twitch, I feel like Twitch wants to be competitive with YouTube, but like they're sending people to YouTube to store their video backups because their own system doesn't have it integrated. And that is just bad for their own business, instead of keeping it all in the same website so people can access the VODs for the streamers that they're looking for. Like, it's dumb. They shouldn't be having to send people to another website. I've always thought that's really, it's just not smart. And with Amazon owning them now, they definitely, like, they've got to have the infrastructure to store all those videos. That's gotta be. That's my rant for the evening. Don't ban me, Twitch. How's it going, Frankish? This is really retro. It is very retro. It's good though. It's a good retro. There's good retro and there's bad garbage retro, and I think this is good retro. I'm enjoying this a lot so far. Let's look at the crap.
If we don't stop the fires, someday all of Cutopia will look like this. If we don't stop the fires, someday all of Cutopia will look like
I clicked it by accident. I want to walk. Don't bite me. The only thing I've been doing lately is searching retro to see what games are playing. Yeah, there's a decent variety within retro, which is good. Like all sorts of consoles, and that's the thing. Like if they had a retro tag, they could have the overarching retro tag, and then they could have console tags. So if you're feeling like, oh, I miss playing my PS2 games, you can look PS2, and it would just be people streaming PS2 games. If you're not searching for a specific one. Like me personally, I'm almost never looking to watch just one game in particular, and I don't know what I want to watch till I see someone streaming it. So I end up just watching particular streamers more than games, but sometimes I just I'll see someone streaming a game, it's like, oh, I miss playing that game, I want to see how they play through it, but I wouldn't think to search it on my own. If I search Dragon Quest III as one example, yeah, no one's going to be streaming that exactly. I mean, they have a system where you can follow certain games, and it'll notify you when people are streaming them, but even that's just kind of janky. It doesn't always work. Did you play the game when it was released, or is it new to you? It's new to me. If I played this when it was released, I would have been 8 years old, I think. 8 years old if it was 96. And most of the humor would have gone way over my head at that age, I think. The humor is definitely geared towards an older audience. Okay. Hopefully this works, because if this doesn't work, I'm stuck. Looks about the same shape. Should be good. Da-da-da!
Perfect.
Perfect. We did it. We made a puzzling. Did you play this, Frankish? I make it a point to check out smaller streamers for 2 reasons. I like supporting people who deserve it, and when there are just a small group of people actually talking instead of massive chat spammy. I am on the same page. 90% of the streams I watch are just my friends who are streaming, friends that I met through streaming who are streaming, and most of them average 20 viewers or less. So their chats are always very chill, very more personal. But I do watch 1 or 2 streamers who are in the couple hundreds of viewers range, and even then their chat's pretty hard to keep up with. It depends on the game too, though, because there's certain games where the chat is just out of control. So when I streamed Dark Souls, I was averaging maybe 30 to 40 people sometimes. And even then, I can't keep up with the chat because people are just constantly talking because they're so excited about those games. But in retro, the chats are a lot more tame usually. They're a lot more chill because I think it's an older audience. I think the games are a little more more laid back for the most part. So it depends on a lot of things. This is not my type of games, okay. What is your type of games, Frankish? You made that sound like it reminded me of Scooby-Doo and Scrappy Puppy Power. What did I say? Even 100 viewers can sometimes be suffocating. Yeah, like I said, it depends. It depends on the game. I gotta go back to the barn. Gotta get that fertilizer for what? I don't know, but I gotta get it. But certain games are definitely more active chat-wise than others.
If we don't stop the fires,
it's
someday all of Cutopia
certain
will look
streamers that play a lot of streamers only play one game most of the time, and when they play other games, their chats are just dead. They get a fraction of their viewership, and it happens to me too. I get way more people when I play Soulsborne games than I do anything else. But honestly, I don't care about the viewer count as much. But for people who are partnered streamers, having to deal with that if they want to play anything other than their main game when it's their source of income, that's scary. You're stuck playing a game that you could get bored of for a living, and whenever you change that game, people don't want to watch as much, and then it's just like it's very everyone's very fickle with that stuff. Adventure time! I want to play. Hold on, I'm gonna alt tab for a sec. Don't crash game. I want to go on an adventure. I'm going. I don't know how many chips I have. I think I have a lot. I'm gonna do 500. I'm a high roller. I have to edit the adventures a little bit though. They're a little too verbose. I got a little wordy. I haven't played King's Quest. That's on my list. Another one I had was Quest for Glory? I think that was the name of it. I got that series on GOG. Oh yeah, Dota streamers are notorious for that. Honestly though, when I first got on Twitch, I exclusively watched people play Dota and I wouldn't watch anything else, so I was one of those people. Like I wasn't gonna watch Draskell play, like, RimWorld or something. I just wanted to watch Dota. But now I'm the opposite. I don't want anything to do with Dota. Alright. What am I gonna do with a stinky... This is all I've got, is I have the red herring that's probably gonna be there till the end of the game. I have a stinky watering can full of fertilizer. I have a concussed mouse, a gold chain. I feel like it's the arcade, because I have to get that wine somehow. Something I have to do. What if I get, so... There's nothing else here. It's fun for me to watch you play, but I pull my hair out of it. Okay. Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness is the only one I've played, but it's fantastic. I think I have... what number is that for? I'm pretty sure it came with all 5. When you started streaming 4 years ago, all you played was Smite? Really? Back in the day. The early years. I streamed like 2 games of Dota and my computer couldn't handle it, so I stopped streaming for several years, and I just started last year. The adventure command is just basically a gambling command. So you gamble a certain amount of chips, the minimum's 5, and then it puts you on an adventure, and if you win the adventure, you lose the chips, and if... the other way around. If you win the adventure, you win, a certain percentage of your bet, and if you lose all your chips. And the chips can be used for sound commands, and eventually I'm gonna use them for giveaways of games and things. Does anyone have any idea what I can do with this? I am not sure.
Watering can full of extremely strong smelling.
I feel like I gotta use this to... What if I use it on the rabbit? It'll gross her out. No, she doesn't want it. So she's got cotton candy. I don't think it does anything. I wonder, maybe she's scared of mice or something? No? She's contemplating existence right now. Oh yeah, I have it on a cooldown because I don't want it spamming the chat. Remember Blood Samus? Oh, you got mauled by a werewolf? Sounds about right. That's accurate. Let's say start with 6? The series is... Oh, it's standalone. You wouldn't say start with the earlier ones because they're probably more... The thing is, like, I'd be afraid if the later games have aged better to go back to the ones that haven't aged as well, if that makes sense. Maybe I have to be closer to her to show her inventory items. So when you have something that they can't interact with, I believe it shows a red border when you try to click the item on them. Like, I'll try to show it here. Yeah, it's like flashing a red border. Charlie, that's a cough drop wrapper! Meaning that I can't click it on them. Maybe this will wake up the mouse.
I don't want to revive him yet.
It does! Oh, the colors are coded. Meaning they might work together? That does. Okay, so that revives him. But where? So I gotta find a place to revive the mouse. Where? Oh, the elephant! The elephant is a cartoon. So we go to the elephant, and that'll scare him into moving the thing to Zany World, I think? Zanyland? Zany Doo, whatever it was called. Zany Doo? That would be my guess. King's Quest 1, 2, and 3 have very nice fan remakes. Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's true. The thing, like, so it's tough with retro because I probably will only play retro games like once a week. Because I like to play more action-oriented games most of the time, but I like these as like a change in
Door to the
pace.
squirrel's treehouse.
So I don't want games that are too long. And the shorter games usually work out better. That's this way. Or maybe I can have the rat like duel the squirrel.
It's in neutral.
Alright, let's go that way. Oh, we don't even need the mouse. Oh.
This is getting us nowhere.
Well, technically speaking, we're somewhere, but I guess it's not the somewhere you had in mind.
So we need something to bribe him. Like a peanut. This one's got a peanut in it.
I guess the nut's not up for grabs.
Okay, so he needs another peanut. Where would I get a peanut? Unless I can stick the mouse in there.
I don't want to revive him yet.
Let's try to stick the mouse in there and then revive him. I don't think it works that way. That'd be mean. Oh, it does work! That's so mean! Oh no. Do I have to revive him or can I just try wiggling the asleep mouse up there? Not enough.
I guess
okay.
the old terrifying elephant with a small rodent trick doesn't work.
You could see he was going into a cold sweat though. I gotta wake him up. These puzzles are pretty intuitive. I know, I feel bad about this. Look at how cute he is. He's just trying to do his job. He's expecting the peanut and we're
Sorry,
ruining
little
his
fella,
day.
but it's time to wake up and smell the fertilizer.
Alright. Sorry, buddy. I don't mean it. I just gotta get to Zany Doo. You're my only ride.
We're going to Zany Doo! I love going to Zany Doo! Are we there yet?
Okay. This place is hopping. Save game. Zany Doo. Welcome to Zany Doo. The sign is great.
Zany Doo.
Where seldom is heard an intelligible word, and the mango and diesel souffle.
Your national anthem?
Yup. Home on deranged.
I have no idea if I'm supposed to be here yet, but we're gonna find out. Because I might have missed something back with the king. Alright, this is some sort of puzzle. Time puzzle. Maybe noon? What is this clock? I don't understand how these hands are working. This is not how a clock works. I'm trying to get it on 12 noon. Because I'm assuming it's a cuckoo clock and it'll probably make noise at noon. Oh my god, is there any sort of pattern to this? This is terrible! Oh, it was so close. Yes! No! What? I don't understand this clock at all! It is pretty zany. This is zanier than I was expecting though. I'm not seeing a pattern here. I'm just kind of winging it, hoping it works. But that's probably not gonna work out. I'm gonna leave this for later, because my brain is not capable of doing this right now. Let's check in here.
Hi there, guys.
He's Warp, I'm Woof. Welcome to Whack Me.
Great place you have here.
Oh, this is probably where we get the mallet.
Kind of a natural extension of Warp and me's hobby, see?
What hobby is that?
Beating the living crap out of each other for grin. One day we realized, hey, here we are beating the living crap out of each other. But what's in it for us? And then Warp said, you know, Woof, wouldn't all self-respecting zanies just give their eye teeth for the opportunity to beat the living crap out of each other with the same style and finesse as us? Well, actually, Warp just kind of chuckled this weird chuckle, but I knew what he meant.
And so, Whack Me was born. Abuse tools by the experts.
Exactly. We can put our names on Whack Me products with confidence because we've tested every item personally over and over on each other.
Is that cat Canadian? He's got a flappy head. I was like, he doesn't sound Canadian. One of the Baker frogs sounded Canadian earlier. This is the best redneck voice I've ever heard in a video game. He's got a good voice. We need this. Specifically this. How do we get this? Do I have to talk to you?
Obviously a shrewd businessman.
Hey, we saw a market niche and we filled it. In Zany do, turn around and you step on someone.
I like this place better.
It's been a while since I was in here. Anything new?
Anything new? You hear that, Warp? Anything new? Are you kidding, mister? You turn around, we got something new every day.
I thought it was turn around, you step on somebody who needs an anvil.
Don't get smart, son. Stay the way you are.
So, what is new?
Our latest prototypes are in the case there. They aren't for sale just yet. But we'd be more than happy to demonstrate them for you.
How's it going, Ghost? Does he sound Canadian? Trippy would know. Thank you. Thank you. I am an honorary Canadian. That's true. I don't want any of these. I want the hammer. Where's the hammer? None of these are gonna help me.
What's that machine in the corner?
That little beauty is the one and only free fall gift-o-matic.
Free fall
Just push the
gift-o-matic.
button to start it, then stop it at the gift you want.
Oh,
by
okay.
Pushing the button again. It's our little way of saying a big thank you
Minigame.
to our valued paying customers.
So I gotta buy something before I can use that.
Could you demonstrate one of those cigars?
Absolutely, but be warned, this is no mere exploding cigar. This is the Fat Man of Trick Stogies.
The Fat Man of Trick Stogies? That's terrible.
Best of all, it's guaranteed to go off in your mouth, not in your hands. Check it out.
Oh my god. Maybe that's why his head is flapping. That explains everything. That is the lore of the flapping
Love to
head.
see a demonstration of that boxing glove.
Right away, customer satisfaction is our middle name.
Let me guess. Turn around, you step on another satisfied customer.
Correct. Now listen up. With the simple press of a button, this glove will smash the living daylights out of any unsuspecting sucker skull. The chump on the receiving end is guaranteed to see stars every time. Crush all you want, folks. This glove is built to outlast your victims' heads blow after beautiful blow. Observe. Note the quality of our genuine synthetic leather.
It's his brain! What? That's gruesome. What? Just eh. Buzzer. I'm gonna try using this.
Mind if I use your gift machine?
I certainly do, friend. That machine is for our paying customers.
I have no money.
But I am a paying customer. Don't you remember? Just the other day, when I bought all that stuff?
No, but I'll tell you what, son. Just show me that Whack Me stuff you're talking about, and I'll be happy to let you use our fine machine.
So I gotta find something. I don't think I have anything. Maybe this is a Whack Me red herring.
Hey, Wolf! Wanna go fish flushing with us?
Can't. Orders to fill, heads to bash.
Nope. I'm just gonna keep using the red herring on everything, even though I know it probably doesn't do anything. Maybe a gold chain? Nope. Piano keys, probably not that. Unless it's something you drop on. A piano you drop on someone? Music box? I don't think it's any of this stuff. Yeah, I guess not.
Hi guys, how's business?
I gotta find something then.
Glad to hear it.
Did I test all these? Oh, I didn't test these two.
Can we take a look at that flower?
Friends, this is not your garden variety squirting flower. Why sprinkle your buddy with plain old water when you can douse him with an unhealthy portion of extra strength acid? Show him, War.
Oh god. I was wondering where his eye holes would be in the skull. 'Cause his eyes are like floating above his head.
That powder looks interesting.
That's our patented shake and flake itching powder. Sure, lots of stuff can make you itch, but our powder has a special added ingredient, Leprosy. I guarantee it'll give you a lot more than a little tingle. Ready, War?
Leprosy powder. Okay, sounds good. I'll take 12. This is where all the animation budget went. Just animals being named.
Stop.
How's it going, Lurch? Welcome back. How you doing tonight? I'm actually gonna wrap up now. I hate to say it, you just got here. But I gotta end early tonight because I have work. I have work tomorrow. But I will be streaming again on Tuesday. Let me save this before I forget.
Well, guys, I'm afraid we have to get going.
I always hate to see our friends leave.
I was trying to save.
Especially when they haven't bought anything. Come again soon.
Come again soon. Okay, save. Zany do. 2. Okay. But yeah, I'll be streaming again on Tuesday night probably. Maybe Monday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how late I'm working on Monday, but I'll definitely be streaming Tuesday. It'll be Dark Souls probably. And I'll go back to this probably Wednesday or Thursday next week. So I'm gonna play this game one day a week until I complete it. And then Dark Souls will be kind of like my main game, but I definitely want to break it up with another game. Hello, oh god, hello H, thank you Bumrocky for the host. I'm wrapping up actually. The thing is, like, the past couple of nights I stayed up way too late. It's game over, man. It's game over. But I'm supposed to, like, I've been trying really hard to end the stream at 10 exactly and get my sleep schedule fixed because I've been sick all week, like sleeping all day. But we'll see. Yeah, no worries, Lurch. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you're doing well. And you too, Bumrocky. Did you get your plumbing sorted out? I know you were struggling. You were having that situation last night with the pipes. But I'm gonna see if there's someone streaming a host. Yeah, I'll tab this game. Yeah, this music, right? I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Had the plumber come in today. Okay. Hope it's all fixed up for you. Water's back on, but you have to repipe the whole house? Oh, that sucks. Oh my god. R.I.P. money. Well, at least you have water. Yeah, it could be worse, but that's no fun. Sleep well and I'll try to make it for Tuesday. Alrighty. No problem, Blood Samus. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a bit of a weird game, but I had fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I like doing something different every now and then. So let's see. Let's see who is streaming. Thank you for the follow. Awesome, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out and chatting with us. Alright, we're gonna host. I host the same like 3 people all the time. I'm gonna host T-Shirt Wizard. He's a real awesome guy. Most of you guys probably already know him. He is playing Resident Evil 1, the remaster, which is my favorite Resident Evil game. And he's a real good streamer, and you should check him out. So let us host him, if this works. And I'll catch you guys on Tuesday. I hope you all have a nice weekend.